So like,
Round
there's
tables are cool, but like so many of them, they're just like small.
well,
If
But you can order them really
so many,
big.
you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
order
yeah,
them
yeah.
really big if you're made of money.
Yeah, like
that's my
10
point.
grand.
That's my point. Is like I'm looking at all these things that like I can never hope to afford.
Yeah, let me
And
show
like
you my
one of them is like
$10,000
this.
table.
Yeah.
It has this like big ass like touchscreen display like on the table,
Oh, I've
and
seen
then
that.
like you can
Yeah.
like
And a
download like the
monitor,
maps and
yeah.
everything to
Yeah.
it. So then like it tracks like where your minis are on it as well.
Yeah.
It's fucking sick. And I look at these and I'm like, if I only had like $5,000 that I didn't need for literally anything else.
But
If
think
I
about
made
how
it
many worms
only-
you'd have to kill for the table.
What?
Wood?
What? Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, the one I wasn't. I was looking at it wasn't
God,
a worm
that
on
was-
the table.
that
It's
was-
worm with a Y actually, and so you're killing
dude,
a bunch
don't
of
give me
dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that's actually kind of.
And
badass.
realistically, you wouldn't have to kill that many, even for the bigger size table, because like
Dude,
scale.
you can make a sick ass table out of like a
Because
femur.
scale.
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
There it is, the stupidest fucking conversation I've been part of.
Welcome back to Gruesome Tale, everybody.
Yo!
On track.
Oh, I don't think we got any announcements. Yeah, I think we're just set to dive in. Where did we leave off last time?
That dude got shot.
Tom got Jerry.
You guys were at the
Oh, God, Jerry.
at the funeral of all of the heroes that had fallen about a week
Which was
prior
really convenient
in the
location.
explosion.
Now that you think
Oh
about it.
yeah, okay. I remember now. I remember. I'm not 100% here. I'm sorry.
Where are you?
Man, I don't. That's a good question.
Think
I'll
about
let you know when I
wormwood.
find out.
Still thinking about the wormwood.
Do you want to drink about it? Like,
I mean, like,
Thinking about wormwood to wormwood, if you know
hard
what I mean.
possibility.
Kai, would you like to draw your hold
Yeah.
as shit pops off?
Oh yeah, Bigum
Oh.
took down the giant shark.
Yeah. Shark face guy, making a mini for him actually right now because we didn't have one.
Oh, dude. No, it's fine. The
47, the clubber.
Oh.
If the played hand contains 2 or more clubs, you gain 2d6 damage.
That's awkward. I've got a diamond and a heart.
And diamond and a heart in the hold.
So the hamster's dead.
The hamster is
Uh,
dead.
Dead.
There is pink mist all over the backdrop. The
Yum.
podium has fallen over as he takes it out with his little booster seat that he had immediately. I don't have her mini out here. Oh no, I've got her mini printed. I just didn't pull it out because she's not necessarily important. But Recovery Girl races from
that's right.
behind the scenes
old woman.
and like goes. A couple pro heroes go
Was she
out
gonna
and
fucking
just like
kiss it better?
Mr. President and well they gotta
Kissing
see
the gore.
you know
Blah, blah.
yeah, with their Gumby ass lips
I mean,
like, all the way out.
Didn't work for
Immediately
Jackie Kennedy either.
Oh.
Oh.
a couple heroes
Oh.
just take to the air, take to the ground, take to whatever means of transportation is fastest for them. Bakugo and Ida immediately blitz from the
Fuck this
student
shit.
stands. You see Miriko and Rocklock immediately start
Rocklock.
leaving as well. Other heroes begin kind of like battening down the area, and just as you guys see other students getting ready to follow Bakugo, much slower students, the likes of which Kirishima, you see Danky, all the fun guys,
Yankees, Mom. God. Is she
Cement.
still alive?
rolls up. Danky's mom's
Oh,
alive.
okay,
Yeah,
good.
she's
Thank God.
she's good. Was actually
Really
holding
worried.
on to her for a little bit, but I need to get one of those photos of the supposed from the movie
Oh, yeah.
that everybody's assuming is her. I need to get a still of that and print out one of these. There wasn't one
Hell
on
yeah.
the immediate easy website that I was using.
Makes sense.
Yeah, heroes are taking to the area, and Cementos creates a barrier around the remaining students, kind of locking people in. As the pro heroes still 100% have the mentality of like, no, you are still kids. We are the adults, and we're in control of this situation. Even
I mean,
though
clearly not.
it's very obvious at this point that they're not, but not inside the concrete barricade. Proxy, have you been hanging out in the crowds? Are you sneaking around the area?
He's sneaking around looking to see if he can see Present Mike anywhere.
Yeah. You did catch a glimpse of Present Mike entering, but of course there's tighter security than I think there ever has been at any hero event ever. You would not be able to enter armed.
Yeah, that's fine. He wasn't planning on it. Just
Yeah.
Like to keep an eye on him.
Just before the shots ring out, Proxy, then you notice a rather curious character kind of sneaking around. You recognize her from the TV. It is the reporter that has been going by Curious.
Oh,
She has a
That's right.
news.
That's why
She
you
has a
said
news
curious,
van
fool.
set up. Yeah,
cool. No.
she has a news van set up. She's a legit reporter.
Yeah.
She just seems to have been the spokesperson for all of this. But when you see her kind of going around, she did her little spiel in front of the cameras, this, that, and the other, and then she's like pacing up and down the street.
Like
She's
waiting or something.
well, she's like on the phone. Give me like a sense motive.
yeah. Maybe. There we go.
If you tell Biggums that she's here, I'll tie her up.
Why would I tell you?
I don't know.
Why?
We bonded.
I don't even have your number.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Where
We
the fuck
bonded.
are you?
I don't know.
Not really. I was inside the building.
You saw me
30.
take out the shark.
He went, cool.
Right?
Congratulate. Yeah, he saw you take out the shark as the other pro heroes around you died.
Yeah, he was like,
And it was like, yeah,
anyway.
cool. You're doing great.
Damn right I did.
30.
30. It's like one of those classic, like, the guy's reading the newspaper, but there's holes cut
Yeah.
out for his eyes to look through. And kind of spy versus spy style. You're getting the impression that like she's purposefully walking around and that she's trying to like cover some ground for some reason.
Like look busy almost.
Yeah, she's purposefully looking busy. She's purposefully trying to look distracted.
Trying too hard.
And maybe in like walking too far, because she just has a van with a tripod with her camera set. She's a one star act right now,
Mhm.
and she's walking like suspiciously far away from all of her valuables, which
Yeah.
it's a very secure place. Her van is over in a press section where there
Steal
are
it.
other reporters and other vans that are nearby, and they seem to know her. But it does strike you specifically as a little odd.
A new van. Group van.
Mystery van.
Turn into her and steal the van.
Can I do a perception check on what else is around right now? Like if I were wanting to get closer.
Yeah.
and Do anything if there's. Ooh, 28.
The streets are empty, completely. The heroes have made kind of a buffer zone between most of the civilian riffraff and then those that were allowed in. The event has started. The event started. She got kind of her couple of shots. She might be waiting towards the end. You see a couple other reporters seem to be kind of staggering the times that they go for their slot and their footage. But there's no civilian traffic right now. Very, the buildings are quiet. Kind of deal.
And her van is open.
Yeah.
Is there a door open and stuff?
Yeah. Big sliding door open. There's, some tech equipment in there.
I want to roll a stealth to when she is walking away from it
Mhm.
to sneak into the van and turn into. I'm assuming it has like the racks of shelves and stuff.
Yeah.
He'll just essentially like turn into like an adjacent portion of that.
Yeah.
Like as if it's just like a little bit longer.
Right.
Stealth first.
Yes.
And then 36.
36. Oh, yeah. Easy. You sneak in, you hide yourself amongst the gear and amongst the racks inside. It's relatively cluttered, but not full.
Yeah. That's
So you
ideal.
find it
Yeah.
pretty easy to actually find a like, oh yeah, I could totally mimic a duffel bag and
Yeah,
just kind of
just
stuff
something else
myself in
that I
this
can
dark
do for it,
corner
yeah.
kind of deal. She makes her way back to the van. Time passes. She seems to do, some other recordings. You hear from the outside, reporters talking. and then you hear the gunshot. People are screaming. Walls are being erected.
Yeah, no.
Lads,
Bye.
you three now hanging out in the student section, softly getting locked in. Many of the students seem agitated and
Fucking
itching to get out.
Yeah, no. So that's actually perfect because like Bigums wouldn't be like super quick on the draw. He's probably like eating a hot dog or something, not even really paying attention to what's going on.
Getting that
Where'd you
glizzy.
get
Yeah,
that?
and then like he'll see the hamster's head pop, and I'm going to like as like Bakugo like zips off and Ida as well. Like Cementos will like raise like the walls. And I'm just
Yeah.
gonna like teleport on top of the walls, and then I'm gonna go after Bigums and Ida, or not Bigums, Bakugo and Ida.
I go after myself.
Yeah.
I am.
Fuck you.
You start racing out.
Oh, yeah.
Wyatt, what's the plan, Stan?
Yeah, no, I'm not standing fucking here.
That's fair.
Is the plan.
Yeah, and it is,
Student
it's a big area.
student section.
The
What am I, a
students
student?
are rustled. It is relatively easy to slip out.
Yeah, goodbye. I'm gonna find some high ground.
Okay.
What's going on?
Hey, wait, that's my doctor.
Come on, buddy.
Yeah, people start kind of racing out of the venue. Mostly civilians. And a lot of pro heroes. They race out. You see the press area. Little, they got a little elevated platform they could pull their cars up onto and everything. The press people are like hitting the deck and shoving themselves in their vans. A couple more braver ones, including perception rolls. Especially
Honestly,
Walker,
not
since
me.
you're looking. Yeah, not you. You're in the van. at this
In the
point.
van.
Walker, you're looking for
22.
high ground. So
Can I add friendship to these still? Is that
no,
still a
we're
thing?
not. We're not bothering with any of
Okay,
that.
22.
Your rolls are plenty high. Just roll what you roll.
22.
22,
18.
18,
24.
24. Bigums, you see your big gator explosioning off into the distance, trying to chase after the sniper.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, what was your total?
24.
24. You catch Walker. Walker, something catches your attention. You see
Is it me?
the reporter lady.
Oh.
Curious. She is one of the very few that is like, live now on the scene, gunshots heard, and she is
Oh.
reporting. She has like grabbed her camera off the tripod, and like tripod still attached, is like swinging it around and trying to
Dude,
get
she's
a different
totally in on it.
angle.
It'd have been really funny if I was a tripod.
So she's
Yeah.
obvious. So
She'd be like,
it's okay.
because you don't change mass, you can change size a little bit, but your weight is
yeah, I was like, I have to
consistent.
be around the same
Yeah.
size. I couldn't do anything too crazy. But yeah, no, I stay.
Tripod
So she's
made of
obviously part of this and like
Sense motive.
pretty good at that. Maybe not that good at that. 17.
There's no obvious sign that she's part of this, right? You do recognize her as, at very least, being a reporter that whoever is causing these incidents is informing her, and she is in some way or another sympathetic to them. She's reporting on it.
I
She's
am
profiting
going
off
to-
of this for
I'm
sure.
gonna take a quick picture of that with my cell phone.
Yeah, you
of her. I'm gonna send it to Glitch Monster and I'm gonna say, shut that broadcast down for me.
Shut that bitch down.
Yeah. You just get back done. It's not
put
going
a-
to take long.
Let's put a stop to that. I
Your
don't
phone
like that.
screen
I don't.
glitches out for just a little bit.
I don't like that. I don't need
Yeah.
to. I don't need to know everything to know that that's.
And it's just
This is
after you
weird.
send that text that you hear the first explosion.
More.
Bigums,
There it is.
as you are just reaching like the top of the nearest building from this open courtyard, following Bakugo, you hear the explosion. You look down the main street as all of these civilians and like C-class and B-class pro heroes are racing out. Just there's like explosions that just start randomly going off
This is nuts.
as they're running down the street. Bodies start flying. Give me a new perception roll now that you've achieved, in my words, top of buildings, rooftop.
It'll be a 24.
24. That's great. You note, kind of as well, to the left side of everything, a large cloud of gas. Like people are setting off smoke bombs or something. And to the right side, a fire beginning.
Damn it.
So
This is on UA campus, or this is in the city?
This is in the city.
so we've got like main road explosions,
Yeah.
fire on one side,
Like
gas on the other.
right from the entrance exit, the whole road. There's just like civilians exploding. And you think you see a little bit of movement, like between buildings.
I'm gonna investigate that.
Yeah, you start blipping down.
Yeah.
You three, proxy, explosions start rocketing off. Curious immediately, she doesn't know, of course, that her feed's been cut. She swings her camera and she's like, oh my God! And like the others hit the ground. She is now the only reporter still actively reporting.
So now
And
it's
she
kind,
is like-
now it's kind of obvious.
She's like trying to get some shots, wildly swinging around, and she's like, "Explosions ringing out! What is going on here?"
Oh,
You
the-
know?
That's a good
Humanity.
deal that
Yeah.
she cut just to be able to be the one covering everything and always having the scoop. That's a good deal.
It could be a very good
Mhm.
deal going on here. Yeah, it's and thus far, right? Every time that like the citywide network has been shut down and put
She's
forward,
still good.
she's been the one getting to be the face.
Mhm.
You know, so at very least, that part of the deal has been very
Don't know
must
why-
have been very.
Don't know why she
lucrative.
went for the news reporter angle. She do a good job acting.
Well,
Hey, news reporting is more consistent though.
she has also Biggums doesn't know this, of course, but you three, having lived in Japan for at least a while, Walker, you would know if you paid any attention to the news. She's been a rather prominent news figure
Yeah.
for a minute.
long time. She is
Yeah,
you
Walker
know,
watches the news.
she's
I'm gonna
not
let you
some
know.
like 20-something-year-old just started. She's like maybe early 30s. She's been doing this
In her
for-
career.
Yeah,
Which
she
just
is
says-
in her stride.
Which just says that this whole thing is a long train coming,
could be.
right? Like that's
Yeah.
kind of where Walker's brain's at.
That's fair. You are allowed to assume that all you want. It's also one of those things where it could be that they picked her because
Yeah, familiar
Sure.
face.
she's an established career
She's
journalist.
incorruptible. She's been doing this forever. And it's like,
Or she's been doing this forever and the paychecks aren't lining up, and so
yeah, so she's like perfect.
she's buyable, you know. Kite, you get together with Walker. Where to? Proxy, what's up?
He's gonna try and stay in that van.
You're just gonna hang?
Yeah, I want to see where he wants to see where she goes after.
All right.
He's like, I can fall. I can take several falls out of a van if I just turn into like a skateboard or something. So like
True.
fucking
You could just turn into a big wheel.
yeah, big rubber wheel and just fucking
Yeah.
bounce around until
That was
Because you do
that
gain a lot of
movie-
the plasticity and
Mhm.
properties of the items that you turn into.
That
Yeah.
movie was a masterpiece of early
Robert.
2010 cinema. Side note, just putting that out there. Turn into a sentient murderous tire.
As the explosions ring, there's a stop in the crowd. People trying to rush to get out, people trying to rush to get back in. It's just about that time that like one of the reporters gets up and goes, "Fire!" and like screams and points
Oh, okay.
as you see one of the tall buildings become consumed with flames.
It's
I'm
weird.
in
It's,
fire,
unnaturally
like,
fast.
like I was like,
Yeah.
it's
wow.
like rescue time now.
It is 100%. And funny enough, as you say that, from the crowd, a team, bright and colorful, smiling faces, ready to go in the face of adversity,
Fucking Christ.
make themselves seen. The wild, wild
Yes.
pussycats is here.
Oh no.
God, these useless
Can we
motherfuckers.
take a bet on how many of them are gonna die?
Like this session or
Yeah.
just in general?
Yeah, no, right now.
What's your bet? What's your
I think at least 2 die.
betting on 2?
I'm betting on 2.
I think it's
can't
all or
cut
nothing.
flames. I don't know what to do.
I can't cut flames.
I think it's all or nothing. So I'm gonna say all 4.
All 4.
I'm just gonna say
Walker bets on the pussycats.
All I'm gonna say is the heroes have not really had a good run
No.
like since we've started.
And they're still very obviously on the back foot.
Oh
right
yeah.
now.
Like honestly, they just need to let 1A just out
You
to
know,
do
I'm
their
gonna
jobs
take the
for
I'm gonna
'em.
take the under bet. I think you've had your fun. I think they'll make it.
Think they'll make it.
I think there's at least one amputation.
Other faces joining the rescue fray. Bubble Girl, you've got Wash,
Bubble Girl's fucked.
Yeah.
Crust
Bubble Girl
is
come
in
on.
theater.
So bubble butt over here.
Uwabami is in theater.
What does Uwabami do?
Bigums, you see Uwabami's got the snake hair, and her snakes get to like one sees heat, one can smell really good. She's a rescue hero. They seek people out. She's like an avalanche response dog.
Well, now that we're adding all of these less important people, I'm gonna bump my number. I'm gonna bump my number up to like at least 5 dead.
See, I was just thinking the Wild Wild Pussycats. These other guys, these other guys.
Exactly. Like these like the Pussycats, these like main folks. Like I give him like 2.
Well,
As soon as he starts introducing all these other people, like oh that number's going up.
the Pussycats canonically are useful.
Yeah.
Didn't it like what 2 of them get like super fucked up in like the forest?
That's why I
fight?
hesitated.
Just one.
Is
One
it-
got abducted, the other one got pretty fucked up.
There you go. It's
Yeah.
been a while.
And then
since I've
2 of
watched.
them fought Spinner
Okay, yeah. So
and the Magni, the magnet one.
The-
at a standstill.
yeah,
So
their usefulness.
But they're
is
not fighting. They're
I'm not saying
finding
it's the
people.
smart bet. I'm
They
just
are
saying it's
rescue
the bet with the
specialists.
biggest payout, right?
Saying it's the
Like you take the underdog because everyone's assuming Ian's gonna kill most of them.
I'm gonna do my best. You got some teachers that are joining the rescue. You got Vlad King. You got Ectoplasm. You got 13 joining in the immediate rescue operations. Tons of other pro heroes whose names are not important and whose deaths will not be remembered. But as far as
Implying that
like
they do die, but...
you guys know, and like you as players or you as characters may or may not know or care about. That's kind of looking the roster. Bigums, you see a couple other pro heroes, more notable pro heroes, making their way out from the whole ordeal and actually like successfully taking to rooftops. Aizawa mobilizes, and Sun
What's up,
Eater
Teach?
mobilizes.
Sun Eater's like every time I hear it, it
He
goes so
is,
hard
yeah.
for his very
Not
like,
hard.
yeah.
character.
Bigums, this is the first time you've ever seen him. He has a little bit of hair puffing out in odd spots and horrid scarring all across his face.
Gross. I'll have to get a story.
He
from
also
him.
has 2 tentacle arms that are lashing out and like reeling him up buildings.
kind of rad.
kind of hot. Not gonna
That's
lie.
kind of cool. I guess.
PJ Boy, we are currently setting up some stakes here. We've got
The
some
hamster's dead.
heroes racing out to find the villains. We've got heroes currently inside the venue trying to rescue civilians. Civilians are trying to run and flee after Nezu's execution, live in front of their faces. And the main road that they were exiting from began blowing up randomly on people. There is a fire raging to what would be then the right side, staring at the venue. And to the left side, there is a strange cloud of gas coming up. Bigums, you zip down to an alleyway, and there's like 10 guys just like standing in the alley. Some of them are like getting brass knuckles on and like pipes. And you blip down in front, and they're all just like, yeah.
Tyrone Biggins, pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, hey man. Toshi.
You one of them villain folks?
Nah, we're
Part of the
just-
revolution?
We're hiding away. We started hearing the explosions, and so we started grabbing like pipes and things.
Put a sense motive on him.
How is Bigum's sense motive?
It's not good. It's not good. Yeah.
Bonk.
I'm looking for high rolls here. That's actually not bad. That's a 15 on the die. 19.
I don't know, man. If you were some like nothing quirk average guy, you'd probably run into an alley and pick up a pipe, right?
Hey, yeah.
But then again, like Brass knuckles have been illegal in Japan for like hundreds of years at this point.
That's all right. I'm like gonna like cut my eyes.
But at the same time, like technically gators are illegal as well.
Listen,
and like
I paid my bribes, okay?
yeah. But like, you know, if you can afford bribes for a gator, who's to say the everyman can't afford bribes for brass knuckles?
I don't have everyman wealth.
He'll just keep them in his
Does
pocket
Biggums
illegally.
understand the value of $1?
No,
He
not
probably
really.
just bribed the government for his brass knuckles permit. That's what you did. That's what you do.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, cool. So I'm just gonna be like, okay, and then I'm just gonna go back to the top. I'm gonna go back to the top of the room.
Not my problem.
Life's funnier that way.
It is.
Walker Kite, you guys have been kind of paralyzed with indecision for a little bit here.
Yeah, I think we need to go. Well, I don't know. Do you want to rescue, recover, or do you want to go after somebody? There's not really anybody to go after.
It's no glory in dying in a fire.
Yeah, I don't have a water quirk.
I don't.
How many do you think are going to die in the fire?
Fucking. I guess we should just start fucking escorting people out and helping and do
Ah.
something because the heroes are heroes.
Yeah, you
Useless
see
to
as
work.
well a hole bust open in Cementos's wall, and some students make their way out
Okay, I thought we were gonna see villains. I was like, God. Fucking
and
damn it.
begin helping with some rescue efforts.
Yeah, all right. Well, let's go help with the rescue effort.
Yeah.
Rescues. Finding villains.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We were trained
Yeah.
to rescue, I guess.
Realistically, you're fast. You're not going to keep up with Ida fast. And at this point, now that you've also blipped down, talked to some random guys in an alleyway, and blipped back up, you're probably outside of honestly catching up to Bakugo range.
Oh no, that's fine.
You can still chase him. He is obvious in the sky.
Yeah, no. I wasn't chasing after them like for Bakugo. I was chasing after them because like
'Kay.
they're going to where the fight is. But like now I'm sitting here and I'm like, there's probably a fight somewhere else around here.
Yeah, and it's just at that point that you hear a scream and like metal on metal crash. And you look down and you see a figure standing way, way down the main hall, the main roadway. He looks like a ninja wrapped in rubber bands. And he has like rubber bands coming out from his torso. And they're wrapping around cars and like vending machines. And they're making these semi-humanoid shapes. And then they're starting to charge some of those first wave C-class heroes and stuff that have finally made their way out. It seems like the explosions have stopped. Whatever was causing them is ran out.
For like the briefest second as I'm seeing him like do his stuff, like I'll just 100% just assume that it's another hero. I'm like, that's a weird way to rescue people. And then as these things like turn into like constructs and start charging the heroes, I'm like, oh, I don't think he's on our side.
Yeah. You finally see just like a hero that you recognize. Like you saw him inside the venue crying his eyes out just 5 minutes ago. And he just gets blindsided by one of these constructs and like flung through a window of a building.
Shit-eating grin.
And you're like, oh!
As I will teleport right in front of the guy.
Yeah,
Like,
he's a little ways down. So you're going to like rooftop to rooftop.
Oh yeah,
hop,
like
and then-
between my monk movement speed and my
Yeah.
quirk, my movement is insane.
Oh, absolutely.
I think Ida's the only one that could outpace me.
Kite and Walker, how are you rescuing people?
Directing traffic is probably going to be the biggest thing.
I'm going to try to convince the clown to go into the fire to find people.
Okay, the fire's a little ways away from the venue still, but it is
Oh.
rapidly approaching. It is like outside the venue. The
Gotcha,
fire
gotcha.
is starting on multiple buildings.
Probably a villain, right?
It's probably a villain. It's a very unnaturally fast spreading fire.
Maybe we need to go there.
And as you guys both remember from your time in the woods, a very obvious corralling method that some familiar villains had used in the past.
It ain't blue, is it?
Yeah, it's blue.
Okay. Well, that changes things. In that case, we're going right to it.
We go
'cause
to the
I
gas.
remember that.
Can we go the other way?
Come on, buddy.
Damn it.
Is it just me and Kite?
No. At this point, Sue joins you.
Oh no.
She
Oh,
runs
no.
up,
My
looking at you
No.
with her big eyes. And She
No.
just, what do you see?
That's my friend.
Giro.
Sue's my friend.
You goddamn dumb bitch! What do you think I see?
She
The
sees
same
it,
thing
she sees
you
it too,
see.
but like
The
everybody's
giant ass
scattering.
blue fire that we all almost got cooked by less than 2 years ago. You dense fucking amphibian. And then in character, I say, "Does that look familiar?"
She just like gulps and goes, "We'll need to rally some people.
Yeah, probably.
We need to go the other way.
Who do you want? I'll get them."
Yeah, so Ida's gone.
Ida's gone, Bakugo's gone,
Bakugo's gone.
Midori is still MIA.
Yeah, Aizawa's gone.
But
Ida's
you've got quite the pick of the litter. Aizawa's out, Sun Eater's out, Miruko's out, Rocklock's out.
Okay, those
They
guys.
wouldn't have listened to you anyway.
Just call for the whole gang.
Yeah, I'll take Kirishima.
It's a class reunion.
Just ask for a rally.
Minions assemble.
I feel like I'm about to just get a couple. I feel like I'm just about to get some Class 1A kids killed.
There's Class
Uh,
1B kids here too.
I'll kill them.
They matter less.
I mean, equal opportunity
Try to keep
murderers.
Sue and Kirishima alive because those are like my two friends.
Bruh.
the rest of them, Bigum's like honestly probably doesn't even remember their names. But these two are cool.
Who's
We're
here from
taking the
1B?
frog to a fire?
The frog volunteered herself.
Kind of
I
like
have no responsibility
active,
for her.
kind of getting active in the area. Kendo, there is what are you? Tokage, that's right. Tetsu, you've got Manga and Monoma are all getting active in the area. I could grab others if you'd prefer.
Tetsu wouldn't suck.
He's super in.
Sato?
Sato's there. He's good to go.
He's on fire.
Cementos?
Pretty fine.
Cementos is staying. But there are some other teachers around.
Yeah, could I get a pro in on this, maybe?
You can pick from
Ah.
Present Mike, Hound Dog, and Snipe.
Okay, I'll take Snipe.
Snipe's a good one. You start rallying units.
President
you start
President
rallying
Mike canonically pisses Walker off.
kids.
President Mike is also Proxy's #1.
Proxy's
enemy.
like nemesis.
He killed my family.
Jesus.
Indirectly.
Tetsu handles heat better. Get him killed first.
Oh no.
He'll have to die on the way because he'll be too effective.
Tetsu.
Tetsu.
Yeah, I'm worried about. I'm low key worried about Sue.
Yeah, but she's going.
Kill the
Well,
frog.
She,
alright.
she sees that you and Kite have like found a region and are mobilizing,
Yeah,
and
right.
she's not the kind that's gonna let you two run off.
Right. Yeah, let's fucking. That
You-
changes things a little bit.
You make tracks. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Snipe approaches and is just like, I can't authorize this, but I'm going that way.
Word.
You know, like he's one of the cool teachers. He's in it to win it.
I got expelled a while ago, mate. We're good.
he's like, I wasn't talking to you.
Oh, well.
As he looks at 5 of his other direct students.
Dickhead.
You started it. He can talk to you like an adult now because
Yeah, that's
he's off the clock and you're not a student.
He fucked hard.
Fucking.
Yeah, you take your
Fuck
team
you,
and
Dad.
you mobilize towards the fire.
What's this fucker's name again?
What
Me?
fucker's name again?
The blue fire guy's name.
My name's Kite. Asshole.
Fuck you. You're my doctor.
Something like that.
Dokubi from Rainbow Six Siege.
No. Oh shit.
Dobby.
Yeah, I guess Dobby. Thank you.
Yeah.
I just started playing
Oh, is
Siege
it
again,
Dobby?
like last night. I
But
shit
we
you
don't
not.
That's
my
That's who you were
assumption.
talking about earlier with the bandages. I thought you were talking about
Yeah.
this guy with the bandages. I was like, that's weird that there's two that have bandages and fire.
So strange. So
Yeah.
strange.
I was like, huh.
That's the dickhead.
Bigums, You blip. You are in front of his face. He goes wide-eyed for a minute, and you hear the screams from behind you. Is all those guys from that alley and all the guys from all the other alleys begin pouring out and just mobbing any hero they see and just taking pipe wrenches to kneecaps.
So like, I'm gonna stop. Look at the guy that's like directly in front of me. Turn around. And I want to like lock eyes with the guy that I just talked to that said he wasn't a villain.
Yeah. You turn and you go look all the way back to like the front, and you see him come out. And he's like, "Gah!" And he just like he takes a fucking tire iron right to fucking Miriko's knee. She's gonna absolutely annihilate him in like 0.2 seconds. There's no chance that you're gonna get there in time.
That's fair.
But as he like connects, he's like, "Yeah!" And he looks back and he makes eye contact with you for a second. He's like, "Yeah."
So I see that and I'm like, she's got it.
That's
And I'll turn back to the guy in front of me.
While he's still making eye contact with you, he disappears as she just like rears back, and kangaroo kicks him through the alley and into the next block.
Cool.
And through the next alley and probably through the next block.
He's probably done, but if he's not, I'll remember that face.
Yeah.
He lied to me. I don't take kindly to that.
I'm gonna remember that
guy. Cool. Yeah. So, are we rolling initiative or what's?
We're rolling initiative.
Like, how much can I fuck this guy up before I have to roll a die?
Other group as well?
Yeah, we'll just go into an all initiative here.
including me since in the van, or no?
You're gonna hang out through all of this?
Because he wants
He
to wait
wants
until
to, he wants
she's
to wait
leaving.
all the way until she is back in the van. leaving
Yeah,
the
unless
scene.
unless he gets the like,
Oh, bro.
Unless
hey,
you
we
get the
need
call,
you.
like, holy
Yeah.
shit.
But like with his powers, like he's not a
Yeah.
big offensive. He's
Yeah.
offensive, not offensive.
Your phone does buzz.
Well, if she's not nearby, he'll just like create a hand.
Yeah, a little hand comes out and it
Yeah.
kind of forms out of your mass.
Yeah, exactly.
It's Gruesome calling.
He just kind of sighs.
I'm making a ton of explosions right now.
There's no one. She's not nearby, right?
No.
Yeah,
she's
he'll-
she's in front. She's like screaming into the camera,
Yeah,
having
he'll
a,
just
having a
keep an eye on
heyday.
her and then answer it.
Hey man, where'd you go? Everything's exploding and everybody left and I don't know what's going on. He was in the civilian
Yeah.
crowd wearing his little All Might hat.
We left Ian in the crowd.
Get back to the van.
Everybody's gone.
Yeah.
He's just been standing there staring in awe.
Just
He's,
get back
like
to the
he's
van.
like the only person that's like actually listened and is like, I'll stay here.
Yeah.
The heroes told me to stay, so I'll stay.
Miss Joke was just signing my hat and it was super cool, but just as she finished, this explosion went off and like
Just get back to the van. Stay safe. Walker, someone will come to you, or I'll come to you. And I'm
yeah,
done
I was like,
tailing
I
this girl.
was going and I was gonna walk to the van. We were heading that way, and then people started exploding, and so now we're just kind of like in a porta potty.
Probably not the best place. There's a lot of methane there. It's a pretty big explosion.
How many people are in the porta potty?
Well, I mean, a porta potty itself, like it's gonna be fumes.
I haven't done meth in a porta potty in forever. I don't know.
That's wild. That's a crazy statement.
Roxy's just like every conversation is this. Just find somewhere safe, and I'll call you when we're ready to leave.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Glad I thought of it. And you hear like, and then holy shit, there's a whole ton of dead people out here. Should I be helping?
What are you gonna do? They're dead.
Well, like, there's a bunch of people fighting.
Find Walker.
We crave blood.
Find Walker. Help him.
You just hear.
He just sighs. Call me again if you need me. And then he hangs up. He's like, Gruesome's gonna do what the fuck Gruesome is gonna do. So like, whatever, man.
Murder.
Roxy loves Gruesome very dearly, but he also loves him in the way that you love your like shitty little nephew. That you're like, you're just gonna go like fuck around and hit mailboxes, and
Like,
that's okay. Love you,
I
bud. I'll pay
love
your
you to
bail.
death, but I hope that you trip on the way out of the room.
Yeah.
Break your nose. Yeah, wonderful. Initiatives.
Oh.
For the three of you. Sorry, totals.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Kite.
7.
7. Walker.
10.
That doodle.
Nat 3.
Hey.
Okay, roll.
Coming in on turn order 15. Not
Yikes.
bad.
Yeah, that's fine.
And NPCs. Turn count.
Yeah, but Walker's smart mouth usually relies on
9.
having a pretty high initiative count.
Yeah. You guys leave the venue just as you are starting towards the fire. There's a couple other low-level, know-nothing heroes around you. And these men start making their way out of buildings and alleys. They are all dressed in single-breast, buttoned, white coats. They all have the same hair, the same face, the same pants, and blank expressions on their face. And they just start walking towards you.
Hi ho, hi ho.
It's off to work where I go.
We're in like civilian clothes, aren't we?
Yeah, you guys are in civilian clothes.
Are we supposed to be going that way? I know they're not real. Let's kill them.
No, they're not real. Let's kill them. Jesus Christ.
I give you the kind of really look.
Bigums, it is your turn. You're in front of the mummy.
So I will ask, because there were some discrepancies last session. I did some looking on the Greater Grapple, and the morning shift
beans.
was uneventful.
Oh, PJ boy. $40 for the next kill on an important NPC. You
Ooh.
can pick what you want. Villains are important NPCs as well.
Is the guy that I'm in front of important?
Mummy, he's from Nine's crew.
It's from the movie.
Yeah,
Okay. So,
he's relatively important.
Okay.
He would count. He's got his own tile.
So the Greater
PJ
Grapple,
Boyd, thank you.
it does say that like once you've grappled a creature, maintaining the grapple is a move action. I don't have to.
Yes.
But it also says that the feat allows you to make 2 grapple checks each round, but you are not required to make 2 checks. You only need to succeed one of these checks to maintain the grapple. Wait, we talked about
maintain,
this.
yeah.
No, it says you can make 2 grapple checks each round to move, to harm, or to pin your opponent, but
Yes.
you're not. Okay, so is that good for like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
2? Okay.
Yeah, and like I said, you can, as a monk as well, you can ignore basically that bonus because you already have the bonus of any one of your attacks can be utilized as a combat maneuver.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay. Cool. Yeah. No. So he's getting wrapped up. It's funny. 'cause
You don't
he's
have your
mummy.
duct tape. You're in civilian clothes.
Become civilian clothes is his hero costume. It's just the Steve Irwin fit.
Sorry, bud. UA keeps their support gear.
Yeah, you're not allowed to walk around in your.
Yeah.
Fine. I'll talk to my parents and I'll just get my own fucking duct tape.
You're
Anyways.
softly allowed to walk around in your hero costume, especially like nowadays kind of deal. But you're in funeral attire,
Fine.
and they're like, no duct tape, no.
Tape's the best thing for a funeral. Anyways.
Gotta keep the casket closed.
Exactly. The zombies. Okay, cool. So in that case, yeah, I'll just tackle him to the ground with like flurry of blows and whatnot, and do 2 grapple checks and then just 2 punches to the face.
Yeah. First grapple.
That's a nat
Oh.
20.
Yeah, you grapple him.
Cool.
You just
Success.
pick him up, just take him to the ground.
And then second one for the what I don't remember the stages of
Pin.
grapple. Okay, yeah. So it goes
Yeah.
grapple to then pinned.
Yes.
Is that okay? Cool.
And that's it. There's just the 2 of them.
Cool.
It's not that hard.
It ain't that deep.
Aw, that one ain't that great. But my grapple is kind of stupid. So 19 should be 22.
22 does not succeed.
That's fair. Okay, well, he's just getting punched in the face.
Yeah. You still got the normal grapple bonus. Now.
Oh,
Bean him.
Is that a nat 1?
it is.
Do you want to end your turn or take the punishment?
Oh, and the turn.
Yeah. Yeah, you start fiddling with him. He is shockingly nimble, as he is a ninja. Seems to be very hard to actually pin down and land one on. Seems like you just really caught him off guard.
Sure did.
Yeah. enemy's turn, Bigums, he flashes a knife, quick draws it out, and goes to plunge it into your gut at that point blank.
Okay. Cool.
Do you use one of your blips?
So yes, but I'm trying. But I have a funny.
Okay.
So at this point, since I was in front of him and I like tackled him to grapple him, I would imagine that like we're like front to front right now as I'm like hanging on.
Yeah, you
to him.
guys are full frontal.
All right, cool. So then like
Missionary.
as he goes to like stab me in the ribs, I'm just gonna teleport and then be like front to back with him, and I'm just like behind him.
Yeah, absolutely. Nowhere close to a high enough thing to make me bother trying to see if he can outflash you. Yeah, he pulls the knife and he's just like, "Ugh, it wasn't supposed to happen this fast. And he just goes to stab right into you. You blip around behind him and he's like, get them. And like more rubber bands lash out from him. The ones currently out sever. And the constructs start, autonomously just bull rushing down the avenue. And he makes another volley of them as he's just desperately now trying to get like as much in the area as possible before he goes down.
Okay.
Walker Kite, you guys have raced out. Sue would be behind kind of the line of dudes here with Snipe as these very nice ice cream men just start ever so casually walking to you guys.
Oh, I picked the wrong fight. These dudes are made out of ice cream.
They are not made out of ice cream,
Oh.
but they're set up in that classic like insane asylum, the ice cream men. Yeah, that's what they look like.
Gotcha.
Every single one of them is identical. And as this first wave comes, you see that there is another right behind them. They take their full round. They seem to move very slowly, but they are all prepared. Walker, it is your turn.
Are you guys gonna get caught up in this if we just go around?
Yeah. Are you guys gonna get caught up in this? Are you asking your classmates if they'll like distract them for you?
Well, no, I'm asking if we can just get it because we need to like not waste time with the waves. Of
There
moves
are tons, and
Okay.
they seem to be coming. That kind of full.
so
broad.
we gotta hack and
You can
slash.
duck and weave through pretty
Bob and
decent,
weave.
but yeah, eventually they will close on you.
And I don't have my ODM gear, correct?
No, civilian clothing.
Well, fuck. I guess we just need to.
I would anything is always appreciated. I could just claim your $40 on the table right now, but like that's out of the spirit of things, That's not fair.
Yeah, I'll just turn on my kick on my inspiring presence,
Yeah.
and then. Oh yeah, I can just use Commander's Strike. Can I use my Commander's Strike and give it to Snipe?
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
sure he's got something more fitting for this situation than I do.
Yeah, he kind of looks over them for a minute and he goes, "Well, we might as well try some different things." And he pulls from his belt a flashbang,
Okay.
pops it, and just kind of hucks it into the horde. It goes off. It does not seem to affect them. And he
Okay.
goes, "All right, learned." Yeah, unfortunately, he's not going to be the most useful here as he's a precision shooter, and this is a horde
fight.
situation.
Oh, I was hoping he had a gun or something. It just like, I don't know.
I was trying to
anything
understand.
out
What
of
was
turn.
going
No,
on.
no. Nezu died last session, so he
I was
doesn't count for
trying
that.
to figure out what was going on.
Well,
Well,
all of the nameless heroes and civilians that I've killed thus far don't count either.
Yeah, I'll just turn on my commanding.
Yeah.
My inspiring presence.
You get yourself set and ready. NPC's turns. Sato's going to kind of turn and look at the resources given, and he says, "We just need to get through, right?"
Good idea.
Grab onto my back.
Yeah, all right.
Kite, do you want to take your turn to follow suit?
Sure.
Yeah. Sato lines you two up behind him. He then grabs, pops a couple sugar cubes, grabs Kirishima and Tetsu by like their
Scruff.
shirts, lets them activate their quirks, picks them up as two tower shields, and just starts pushing.
I love this.
While I'm on his back, hey Walker,
Yeah, buddy.
ain't your friend the driver? Can't he do this?
Oh, the morning
What do you
show.
mean, like with
Oh,
the car?
It was uneventful.
The one who drove the
PJ
car.
boy, $20 for whatever I want. What I deeply desire.
No,
right now.
Proxy was in the jail.
I'm in the van.
No, he's talking about Gruesome.
Oh,
Somebody told me his name.
are you?
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I can call him.
I'm just saying, like, he does this. Fight fire with fire.
I'm going to take a villain
Yeah,
point,
okay.
and I am going to give my villain point to Toga.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Toga, toga.
I hope she shows up today.
Anyway,
Remember, in this canon, she likes kites, not Midoriya.
fuck.
Sato is pushing the formation through as best he can. Kite, it is your turn. Snipe is actually going to hang back and just shoot. He is unloading like a madman.
That'll do.
But your
I
guys'
also have a gun.
your guys' train is getting your guys' train is getting a little long, 3 people deep, for it to really be effective. As Kirishima and Tetsu are shoving people off, punching him in the face. As they make contact, it makes the sound of like metal on metal. It does not make the sound of like hitting flesh.
Interesting.
Kite, you draw a card, and a gun appears in your hand,
Gotta just plink him.
and it tells you, "Today."
They're not real. You can kill them. I don't care. First shot.
You're just shooting random guys.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
the-
There's so many. They
the
all look
ones
the
that
same.
are closest to us.
Yeah.
So, 33 to hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, did he get his other Joker? Is that a thing?
I got one.
He got one. He gets
Oh,
one.
the other card that you had.
The other
last
card
session
was for
the
gifting the clown the
Gotcha, gotcha,
cigar.
gotcha, gotcha.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Being nice to his quirk. Got him an extra boon.
So that is
You guys at home can give Kite an extra boon as well with at exclamation mark MHA.
I don't know. Can they?
They can. Yeah.
yeah.
Is it on?
That's my point.
Don't even play with me like that. I hate that Cloudbot's been turning itself off that frequently.
It's that,
Okay, it's working.
it's that little box where like you open it and the cat like closes it. It's like,
Yeah.
fuck you.
Yeah.
First one's plus 28.
Yeah. You really don't need to roll.
I'll just roll to hit. Go down, please.
Oh, I thought you meant damage.
Yeah.
Oh, 28 damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do
one
need to roll
immediately. You put a bullet straight through his forehead. He collapses and turns into a refrigerator.
Huh?
As one does. Proxy's like respect.
Are there snacks in there?
That's a good question.
If
I
you
gotta
were there,
keep
you
shooting.
could, you could
Do
check.
the snacks
Oh,
come
chest.
with?
25 on the second one.
25 on the second. Yeah. Yeah.
So
AC
that-
20 on these guys.
AC 20. Okay. So that is 26 damage.
26 points of damage. Yeah. Another one immediate shot through the heart.
Oh, this might actually miss.
This one turns into a wooden table.
This is that's a 19.
Oh. Don't you
Dang.
get a +1 bonus for being within 30 feet?
That's included here.
That's with it.
Because this is within 30.
Rough.
Yeah. Because I rolled a 3, and this is my
Yeah.
so it's plus 21 normally.
right.
Then with the rapid shot, it's plus 19, and then with the secondary shot, it's only plus 16. So no, I missed the last one.
Bummer.
Yeah, you graze a guy, and like plastic bits fly into the air.
Yeah.
It's strange. Bigums, pro heroes are getting messed up behind you. This guy is grappled by you actively and softly trying to stab you.
Yeah, and like,
And he's just like, no, unhand me, you don't understand.
Get me.
You just don't get me, Mom.
and I do understand, but like, you gotta like stop, like now.
Kite friendship?
So I'm going to. Okay,
I
so
thought we didn't add friendship.
Oh, yeah, no, we're not doing
Yeah.
the friendship bonus anymore.
Yeah, I thought we weren't doing that anymore.
We're past that. We're past that phase in our lives.
So I have a question. In my civilian attire, would it be a stretch to say that Bigums has like a pen or a pencil on him?
He's bad in class. Why would he?
Yeah, you don't
why would
really
he
pay
carry
attention
things?
in class. Why would you carry a pen or pencil?
That's fair.
I'm not DM.
But there's a lot of destruction around. So
No,
I'm gonna
that's
just
fair. You're good.
So yeah, so I'm just gonna like look at the ground and I'm gonna see
This is a group endeavor.
I'm gonna see that
Endeavor?
there's just like
It's dead.
a rock on the ground.
Well, it wouldn't be a rock. This is, you know,
Well, I mean,
middle of Japan.
well, explosions, debris,
Some rubble.
rubble.
Oh yeah, I
some
guess so. I guess I
rubble.
did cause some explosions.
Yeah.
So that would- yeah, there's a chunk of asphalt.
Yeah, cool.
Chunk of ass.
So yeah, I'll just
Fault.
pick it up.
It screams to you like in SpongeBob Primal.
Huh?
Fear
The
is-
camera pans
fear is
between
the
you
mind
and
killer.
the rock as you're just staring at it, as it tries to tell you something.
Oh,
so-
Bigums would have a fidget spinner.
Oh, dude. Okay, no, that's even better. That's even better. I'll pull out my fidget spinner. And
You got a fidget spinner. You got one of those like ADHD cubes that has the buttons and the clickers.
so-
Oh yeah, and the little like
do you
joystick.
do you recall what Bigums did to the giant robot in the last My Hero session that he was a part of?
you gotta. We're to an audience now. You must refresh.
Yeah, no, I'm just asking if you remember.
I believe so.
So yeah, I'll give a little refresher, some Bigums lore. In Bigum's first appearance in the My Hero campaign, he was one of the few students, along with Midoriya, that took down one of the big robot.
The zero rank robots.
Yeah, like the big monster thing. And the way that he did that was he teleported like this like 100-pound like hunk of rock into its brain. And this guy needs to like stop what he's doing.
This guy could also use a
A
rock in
fidget
the
spinner.
cog.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna do that because I can teleport items, and if that item is just teleported in my hand to where his noggin is,
Yeah.
So
You need a good concentration roll to leave items placed in that way without injuring yourself.
that's fair.
Give it to me.
What would you want for that?
Lobotomize him with your fidget spinner.
Lobotomize me,
Concentration check
daddy.
is D20 plus your quirk modifier, your highest stat.
So yeah, that'd be
Plus your level.
Dex, I guess. So
Brother, is that another nat one?
yes,
Would you like the penalty or would you like to immediately end your turn?
I like the penalty, please.
Yeah.
Hurt
I
me,
don't
daddy.
need to roll high for this. I just need to not roll in that one. Don't take my fidget spinner.
You teleport in with it, but somewhere in there is an error as you both fall to the ground, and as you withdraw your hand and place the fidget spinner, he does not seem affected.
Huh.
It is in his colon.
I would feel as if
The
he'd still
key
be
is under your
affected.
If it was placed anywhere within him, yes, he would be affected.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, damn it, I lost my fidget spinner.
In his colon.
I'm like, well,
Some pro hero immediately just starts screaming.
so I'll go back to the rock idea.
And you're like, and you pick up your rock and you're just like,
Yeah, and it's like I go
Are
to
you going-
like club him with the rock, but
Yeah.
instead I'm like just phasing it into his noggin.
he doesn't flinch. He just stares at it coming with hatred in his eyes.
Okay, that's concerning.
And you blip it in. Give me a new concentration check. Try
All right,
again.
Listen here, light up dice. That's 2 in a row. Okay, that's not bad. 18.
Dex and level. 18 plus
25.
9.
No, the level.
Oh,
So yeah.
yeah. You teleport it in, and he's like in the middle of getting ready to say some other edgy bullshit to you, and then he's just like, and then he starts to melt, and he loses all of his color, turning brown,
Ah.
and he seeps through the cement, through the asphalt, through everything below him, and disappears completely. Your chunk of asphalt remains,
I was gonna say, is the rock still there?
and you see the littlest bit of your fidget spinner sticking up out of the asphalt, as you simply went too far when you placed it.
Is it in the asphalt chunk that
No.
I had before? Oh, it's just in the.
It's in the
Oh.
street, and
I'll come
it's
back
just
for it
like it's
later.
just a little nub of it sticking up.
I'll come back for it later. When he goes away, do the construct things go away?
Yeah, they fall apart.
Okay, cool. Well, that's my job. But I will turn around then and just start.
Yeah, there's C class, there's D and C class villains just.
Oh yeah, no.
everywhere.
Bigums is just gonna like crack his knuckles, and he's just gonna go to fucking town.
Yeah, you note on the other end, Miriko, and you two just start making paste out of people.
We'll meet in the middle.
To go back to Red Steel, the Burt begins. Yeah, you guys begin rinsing through. Walker and crew. It is the enemy's turn. They re-surround and begin trying to pile up in front of Sato, who is undeterred by their strength. He is master outclassing them. What are y'all's AC? I got some. Well, they're going to be swarm attacks. Y'all just going to take some damage
Understandable.
as they
Have a nice day.
begin grabbing at you, tugging at you, punching at you, kicking, trying to trip you up. Everything to just delay.
Oh, fuck.
Damn,
Love that.
that's wild.
Almost max damage. Y'all take 22 points of damage.
Ow. Doctor.
Ow.
Mac!
Corbin! Perception rolls as you two are fighting your way through through this
22.
thickness. 22.
16.
Well, kind of, if anyone was going to truly note, it would be you. Sue like grabs onto your back, and like her hands like clench for a moment, but then she backs off.
Doctor.
You just got.
One down.
Yo.
Walker, you don't notice anything. You do hear Snipe like yell as gunshots rocket into the crowd. And Kite, you note that a couple immediately around you and where Sue would be drop and turn back into things. When that happens, Walker, you hear a female scream.
Yeah,
And
mine too,
as you
yeah.
kind of turn your head just a little bit, you catch just the slightest glimpse of one of the ice cream men kind of melting away and blonde hair appearing. And then reform as she disappears into the crowd.
Fuck. I know her, right?
You, well, Kite really knows her. You probably, you
Know
might
about her.
recognize her.
Just
She's
is
involved
Kite,
in
what's
the
going on with
forest.
Kite yelling at me about someone down?
Yeah, the calls for medic begin.
Yeah.
You turn back, it is your turn. Sue is there. She is bleeding. Like there is quite a bit of blood coming from.
Is it different color because she's a frog?
No.
Do frogs have different? Are they red?
Yeah,
I don't know. I've never.
I'm like
smushed a frog.
99% sure.
I've never
Yeah.
smushed a
Yeah.
frog.
Get
It's-
fucking
it's
friendly fired.
Iron.
No, she probably
blood.
got stabbed by.
She probably
Toga.
got
Snipe
stabbed,
is
yeah.
Snipe is incapable of friendly fire.
Oh, okay.
His
So
quirk
it was-
literally does not allow friendly
It
fire.
was, it was knife bitch. Okay, well I'm gonna go fucking stabilize. Coffee.
Is the ice cream men go to close ranks again as you guys push further through.
Fucking cover me.
You switch spots with Kite really quick.
Gonna grab. Yeah,
And you-
she's tiny, right? Like
Yeah,
small.
she's little. She's probably like 120 pounds soaking wet. You
I
know?
just grab her.
Yeah, she's not down, but that's quite a bit of blood.
Yeah, but she's getting a heal.
Yeah.
Fuck. Frog.
She almost had to roll to remain conscious.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, she is bloodied. She is almost bloodied.
Damn.
Was that just from the one, or did no?
So she took the same 22
And
points of
then-
damage that you guys all did,
And then
then
Toga.
Toga slid a blade between her ribs and stole a quart of her blood and then ran.
Okay, well, there's 18 points of healing.
18 points of healing.
Hey, little squirt.
That'll help.
I'll just give her one more. Okay. Here we go. 21 more points of healing.
that helps. Yeah, she the bleeding stops, you mend that up.
Okay.
She kind of perks back up and she goes, "Can I be in the middle, Giro?"
Good call.
And she's
I
going
would
to
just-
swap spots with you.
Keep it moving.
Yeah, keep it moving. Unfortunately, in this specific circumstance, she's not crazy useful.
She
But
wasn't gonna be.
through-
She's gonna be.
But through the course of this round, you guys breach into the first bits of buildings, the tops of which are on fire, and the fire beginning to kind of spread out. The ice cream men are thinning as they are not emerging from the fire. And Sue leaps with mighty grace and sticks herself to a nearby wall. Well outside of reach of the ice cream men, she can now move you guys as need be.
Paying a little dividend. Making me waste half a turn.
She's not Kirishima, right? She doesn't just run into situations with no plan and no idea of how she could ever be useful, right? She's a gal with a plan. Right. The ice cream men surrounding.
Damn it. Am I really the only one who can deal with this?
Well, like, I know I haven't moved minis off the map. Snipe is shooting people. He's taking out 6 targets around, but
yeah.
you've got dozens, and at this point, he is like off the map back from you guys. You guys have moved a good 120 feet in and into a city block. And Kirishima and Tetsu they're destroying some every now and then, but realistically, they're just shovels.
Make a hole.
Ah,
Reach and clear.
damn it.
As you know, they
Loading
like
the
get their
deck.
feet on the ground and they're pushing, but really it's just Sato pushing them like a snowplow.
Yeah, I'm using my daily.
You're gonna use your daily. You're gonna use your loaded dice.
Yep.
Be sure to shuffle your deck after
Yeah.
searching.
Ace of diamonds.
The ace of diamonds.
I'm getting the scythe,
The scythe
ace of
appears.
and I have a pair now.
You got a pair. Life's a little better now.
Life's a little bit better. All right. If you don't duck, it's on you.
Sato's like, what? As both like
Walker doesn't even
Kirishima and
question it at this
Tetsu's
point.
feet go out from under them, but he just like holds them up for a second. He's like, huh?
If you don't duck, it's
Remember
on
that?
you.
Remember that sound? Yeah, if anyone's ever seen Breaking Bad, remember that sound Gus made right before he got blown to shit.
It is not a critical, but it is a 29 to hit.
29?
Damn.
Yep.
Yeah, that absolutely hits.
We've got 4. We got 6 plus 22, 28 damage.
Yeah.
20-foot count or 20-foot circle.
Yeah.
Circle.
Yeah.
Everything around you in that radius
Yeah,
is
plus some damage. I forgot.
obliterated.
Forgot about pair.
Yeah, your parry, your +5 damage.
Yeah.
+5 attack and damage. Yeah, you swing your scythe, immediately just pieces fly. Plastic chairs, appliances. These dudes somehow are just made out of random things. And as those pieces fly, you guys gain just a slight bit of breathing room. And just past the flames, you see him.
There's the word I'm not going to say on stream again.
He has hands.
Oh, motherfucker.
I mean, most people do.
Well, we took one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I took one.
they took one last time. He has both of them right now.
Hey, Kite,
Fucker.
we need some hands.
I just used my good one.
I just used my.
I just used my hand taking one.
Listen, man, there's almost a 50-50 chance that I can get something with a blade.
Well, slightly
there's,
less.
There's 2 jokers in the deck, so slightly less.
Slightly more red on the board than black right now.
Yeah. Because hearts is the katana, right?
Hearts is katana.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reds are blades. Black is brass knuckles and gun.
Bludgeoning.
Other.
I can bludgeon people
don't
with a
know.
gun.
Yeah.
And then of course you got your 2 jokers in there, which are Kusarigama.
Oh, so that is more blades.
And that is technically another. It's 2 more blades in there,
It is bludgeoning also, but
and bludgeoning too. So you know. Fantastic, Bigums. You are rinsing through C-class villains. I do not need much of anything in the way for rolls from you. Time will pass. You'll get sweaty. There are no big gators that show up. It just seems like a bunch of low-level thugs and losers.
Yeah, but like 50 small gators equals at least 2 big gators.
It's depreciating returns on gator. Gator girth returns are depreciative. Top of the turn order, the enemies, the ice cream men, begin
To close the gap.
to close the gap once more.
I mean, if any of y'all have my number, I would love to come and help you guys. I just don't know that this is happening.
All of the people involved in this have your number.
just say
It's
it.
just, also at the same time, who's going to pull out their cell phone and buzz when they're getting actively attacked by refrigerator
I
men?
mean, Sue's technically quote unquote safe.
Yeah, you say that, except for the part where Dobby releases a humongous gout of flame.
No! My one actual friend.
It's all good. Actually, Sue is the only one safe from this.
Yeah,
as
see?
Dobby could either hit her alone or all 5 of you fools in formation. Reflex saving throws.
That's pretty okay. Oof. Tough, buddy.
What's it totals?
11. Pretty sure I had 9.
It's rough, buddy.
Walker?
18.
Ah, sorry. 12.
12.
That's important.
That is insufficient. However, both you and Sato, who failed his roll, get the bonus of cover as both Kirishima and Tetsu harden up and take it.
Am I also in that
Dang.
cover bonus?
You already succeeded.
Oh, with
You-
18?
Oh, wait, 18? No, you are in that cover bonus.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, no, you're good. You said it wasn't too bad.
Well,
I-
I'm not.
I forgot your
you're just
number.
not great at reflex.
Yeah, no, 18 is not good enough for Dobby's fire. It's a smaller gout of flame. He's not giving it full power, it seems, as maybe he's been using his quirk a whole bunch and he's overheating a little bit. But that's 10, 20, that's 30,
Mm.
that's 40,
Mm.
48 points of damage. That's a pretty decent roll. I'm happy enough with that.
Is that before or after cover?
That's before. That's total.
So after is half
Yes.
Oh, let's go. 24.
24, yeah. That doesn't feel good.
Ow. Doctor.
Kirishima and Tetsu, Kirishima especially, hurting as they purposefully took extra damage on that to grant cover. Ice Cream Men just moved in. They do not get an attack just this round. And Dobby just smiles.
Ooh. Never good.
Walker, it is your turn.
Did they not get cooked?
They did,
Okay.
but
just
there's
more.
more.
They're just not reacting.
Ice Cream Men got cooked. Ice Cream Men came out of building. You're back at 0 square, but I did not roll damage because Ty had opened up that space.
Well, this isn't a great spot.
No, but you got Sue up there. She can
Yeah.
move like 3 people.
Yeah, we need to reposition.
And her plan is 100% to move.
Can we get up into a building?
Yeah, there's a building right next to you.
Okay.
You go crash through a window.
Mhm.
You find yourself surrounded by Ice Cream Men. Like they are just, it is almost like there is nothing but them in this building.
She's on the building.
She is on the building. She's maybe 2-3 stories up.
How tall is the building?
Very tall. You're talking
We're not getting
10,
on the roof.
15-story building. You're not getting on the roof without conceded effort. Sue could get on the roof, but the roof is on fire. So, like, not the greatest idea.
He's up there, killer.
Okay, there's like nowhere for me to go inside the building.
It's
Right.
Frog legs
packed.
for dinner, boys.
Okay, well, we have to just go back out then.
Why would we
I
kill the
guess.
frog
Let her
for
die.
the $40?
How would you kill her for free?
Kite gets the gun and he's like, I need the bonus.
Nosebleed.
Can I like do a blood splatter thing and do like a group heal?
No, you can only heal one target at a time
Okay.
with per charge. But you have
Yeah.
how many charges per
Plenty.
round?
4.
Yeah. So you could do a heal on all 4 of the guys right here. And I
That's
would
gonna be-
allow you to do it as a group thing. You just want to roll once and add it up.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Just save me from rolling.
Save a little time.
Let's do that. That seems useful.
Okay.
4 points of healing.
Hey, it undid the fire. Medic.
Medic.
That seems like it's gonna be the most useful thing I can do.
Yeah. That's 4 actions. That's full round. Kite, Sue knows that you're acting soon. Her tongue lashes around your waist, and she flings you a Dobby.
Hey, wait a second. I don't have a weapon.
Kite, you are in the air. Take your turn.
Fuck. It's brass knuckles.
Hey, at least you're getting in close range.
Not good.
At least you're getting in close range. The brass knuckles teleport.
Oh. I forget about that they do that because of the clown.
Yeah.
Dirty trick him or something.
Pull his pants down.
He's like, perfect. Wait, I didn't
But
need
the
to
brass
be here.
knuckles are an AoE now. I could have bought us more
Oh.
time.
You could have bought a lot of time with those.
That is
She played the game.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
You know, not her fault.
You gotta know when to hold.
You guys are gonna have some time. Kirishima, Tetsu, and Sato. Sato's now like put them down. Or no, he's probably not gonna put them down. Kite. He's gonna wait and see how you pan out,
Ain't gonna be great.
and he's gonna make a decision based off of that.
I just land in front of him. I can't go easy with these, man.
He stands in front of you with his arms splayed out after that fire blast, and he goes, "Try me."
Kidding me?
He's got like AC 16.
Oh,
He's not hard to hit.
just don't roll 1. That is not a 1. That is a 14.
yeah.
Kidneys.
So I
Yeah,
guess
what
for
is this?
the
Is this a gut shot, or are you giving him like an uppercut first, right in his horrid zombie mouth?
yeah, I'm gonna. Well,
Straight jab to the teeth.
This is probably a blind angle, more so than
Yeah,
'cause then
you go for like a straight jab and it teleports behind and just punches him in the back of the head like an illegal MMA.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to kill him.
yeah. So that is 19 for the first hit.
19 points of damage. Yeah, it connects solidly.
That is still not a 1. So offhand, that is 21.
Yeah. You go for like a cross and it teleports to the other side. You know,
Yeah.
you're going for a left hook and then it connects to his right.
And then
Bits of like face go flying.
I don't care, man.
Yeah.
You need to go to the hospital. I'll help you get there quicker. I do have 2 weapon fighting, so last offhand. Or that would have been the offhand. So this one is only at plus 12. 11 plus 12 for another 16.
You go to like finish the combo with an uppercut, but your hand teleports and just connects right with the genitals. Your hand like sinks in.
Oh, I'm inside of him.
And it's like gooey.
Oh man.
Oh, he's a fucking clone.
And as your hand teleports back, his color fades away from him and he begins melting. And he just disappears into the ground. There's some laughter.
I don't know if you can hear me, but I hate you so much.
The fire rages around you. Perception rolls.
Oh, that's not bad. That's a 27.
16's not super great. 27's pretty good though. You're talking shit to Dobby, and then you turn back around to face the ice cream men, some of which now are turning and giving some attention to you.
Fucking Dobby.
And you see this horrid ring of fire appear and then expand next to Sue. And
Walker.
then 2 pairs of arms lash out, grab a hold of her, and pull her through.
Walker, it happened again.
God damn it.
The portal closes and Sue disappears.
Fuck. Where is he?
Sato screams at this, and he lets go of Kirishima. No, sorry, he would let go of Tetsu, because he's probably practiced this one with Kirishima more. Grabs Kirishima by the ankles and man swords, and just starts swinging him like a rabid animal, destroying ice cream men and like wiping a path.
Fuck, where would he be?
He doesn't know where to. He is just destroying.
What is there like a spot where it looks like the flames cooked more shit like they could have realistically come from? Not really.
Not really. It's kind of set up as like a wall of fire. You know, the tops of the buildings are on fire, and then this kind of city block just behind where Dobby was is just wall of flames. You can kind of see the buildings behind them. The buildings immediately behind them are on fire.
Gotta go forward.
You want to press through the flames?
Yeah.
Through the fire and flames?
I'll give the group another heal.
Yeah, do you go alone, or are you trying to take the crew? Because at this point, Sato's just like lost it and is just monster mashing. Snipe starts making some progress, as it seems that there is a limited number to the ice cream men. It also seems that Snipe has rallied some other troops to his cause.
I'm gonna grab Kite and Tetsu. Bounce.
Manuel's here, guys.
Manual.
Everybody's safe now.
The bicycle
Who
here.
Good for
else
him.
here?
Huh?
Who are those people?
This is Kesugiri man. He's like a generic swordsman. He's like a C-class hero. And that's Crust. He is one of the top 10. He is who Zhao interned with.
Oh yeah. I don't know him.
No, you don't.
Walker, where would they be?
I'm just going to the fire, buddy. Best
There's a couple
guess.
more that are showing up around here, but yeah, Manuel's here because he thought that maybe he'd help put out the fires, but like
It's a pretty big fire.
it's a lot of fire and it's big fire. He's gonna be helpful if he can get to the fire.
Snipe. Snipe can see them, right?
Yeah, we'll tell him what's happening.
Yeah, in the middle of this, you're just like, give me some cover.
Yeah.
The guys form a little circle. Kite, new weapon.
Gun.
Glack, 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 glack. You know, just
Yeah.
not super helpful in keeping the space, but a little helpful. You whip out your phone and you call Snipe, and yeah, he hits his headpiece and he's like, "Report, did you get him?"
It was a clone. The real one's got a student. I need you to get eyes quickly if you can.
Who?
Sue.
On it. Snipe breaks from kind of the ranks and gets a little bit of space. A couple more folks show up trying to help.
Damn you, Dobby.
You hear him be like, "I think I've got him. I got to get a better position.
Give me a direction.
Top of the building, straight back. The one straight back. Yeah,
Okay.
it's on fire.
Let's go.
There's a spot on the roof, and I think I saw a figure.
Momo. Momo grappling hook.
Yeah, Momo's near. You can call if you guys want a little bit of reinforcing. Crust, Manual, Kesagiri Man are all going to be vital for thinning out the ice cream men and starting to put out some fires. But the students know you.
We got it.
Walker, ask her for a grappling hook. She hates me.
Hey, it's time to pony up, guys. They've got Sue.
Yeah, Momo races up. You just put out the all call.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a crew. Your crew
Probably
is
getting ganged.
bigger. Sato is stupid at this point. It's probably going to be best to leave him in Kirishima to deal with the
Yeah.
ice cream men. Tetsu might also not be the most useful guy now that you're trying to like take to the rooftops.
Yeah.
The flaming rooftops. Tokage immediately comes up and she's like, "Where are we going? What do you need?"
Rooftop. That building.
She blasts apart into dozens of pieces and just takes to the air.
Big fire. Oh, she's a swarm already.
She can go above fire. She can fly high.
No, big fireman.
Oh yeah. Watch out for big fire. PJ Boy, a lot of the top 10 are dead. Crust was not present at that meeting. Out of the top 10, it was I think it was only 2. It was Edshot and Star Saber.
Endeavor.
Endeavor.
Yeah. Endeavor, of course, was there too. So it was 3 out of the top 10. Of course, Yoyamusha retired, All Might retired. But still living in the top 10, we've got Crust still in the game. He did not die like in canon. Wash is still in the game. Miriko is still in the game. Where she
Her knees
she's
are
over
intact,
there. Her knees are intact.
Thankfully.
That dude's pipe
Thus far.
didn't do shit. Hawks is still in the game, but you guys have not seen him at all.
Dragon Lady.
She was there. That's right.
She died.
she
That's
died,
right.
Ryuku
yeah.
was there, and so she's dead. So yeah, missing a huge chunk of the top teners. I think it is just
Best Genius is still alive.
Best Genius is still
Genius,
alive,
yeah.
but he is
He's out of
still
commission.
on sabbatical.
Yeah.
He is by canon. Spoiler alert: he has recovered, but he has not made a debut yet. And so you guys don't know.
He's like in Paris or something.
Yeah.
minute now, but
He's taking it. He was like, I'm gonna recover on vacation.
Yeah.
Well, it was like intense hospitalization
Ah.
and physical rehab
Whoops.
schedules and stuff.
Yeah,
Like
because he like doesn't have a stomach or a spleen.
Yeah,
or, like,
yeah,
most of his
he
internal
lost
organs.
many organs and was saved by transfusion in this canon. Who's dead? But yeah. So
Rest in pieces.
yeah, things are wild. However, also on the not dead list, Sir Night Eye.
Oh, that's right. My
He's
boy.
around somewhere doing something. He was at the funeral. He is
Crying because
actively
he hasn't been able to
doing
prevent
some.
any of this.
Yeah, yeah.
I really
He's-
didn't see this one coming.
He's losing his goddamn mind over this one.
Really didn't see this one coming, guys. I dropped the ball on this.
Everyone's like, "What's the fucking deal with having a prophet if you're just gonna?"
Everyone's giving him shit like, bro, how did you not see this? He's like, I don't know.
It's like how that psychic shop on North Avenue.
They
closed
surprised
down.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so yeah, we do still have we've got a chunk of the top 10 still alive. I have not
Just not
killed
the
all of
useful
them
ones.
yet. Not the useful ones. Crust is my boy.
What's he doing right now? Nothing.
He is
Jack shit.
annihilating the fuck out of Ice Cream Men.
Oh,
But he's a
We're not really
defensive
seeing
hero,
that.
right? Like his whole thing is that he produces the rocks
yeah.
from his body and makes like shields and stuff.
Shield hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like he's a great martialist and everything, but yeah.
Yeah.
There's only so much one man can do. He's an older fella, and quirks have just been getting more powerful as time's gone on, right? And so he's from the generation of guys that are like, oh yeah, I can produce rocks out of my arms, so I'm suddenly a top 10
You're
hero.
the shit.
I'm the best guy. I've got the best quirk in the world. And now we've got motherfuckers that teleport and can hyper regenerate their entire body, and have possessed clowns.
Gang, gang.
Tokage takes to the air. Jiro plugs in to see if she can hear anything. She cannot hear anything here over the roaring sounds of the fire. Minetta just looks in horror at what's going on. I think I can get us over the fire.
That would be a great time.
Okay. It's gonna be a little weird, but he pulls out a couple like water bottles. Put these on your hands and feet, and he starts popping off his great balls, and he starts scaling the building and making a ladder up towards the fire.
Yeah, right.
And then climb. You guys, quick squirt on.
Grappling hook would have been so much cooler.
Yeah, Momo makes a grappling hook. And like you go to reach for it, and she's like, "What?"
I don't want to climb the balls.
Okay. And she produces a second grappling hook for you.
Oh, what? You're too good to climb balls?
It's
Don't they
weird.
stick? Wouldn't you get stuck to
That's what the
that?
water's for.
Yeah.
It's not
It gets-
water. It is a special anti-adhesive.
Oh, okay, there we go.
adhesive
That's what- I
That,
was
that
like,
makes you like
water's
Minetta,
not
right?
gonna help.
Minetta doesn't stick
Okay,
to
I
his
see.
own balls. And so
That must be real nice when he's walking. He doesn't
just to
have
the
like,
inside of his thigh, right?
It was like, must be fucking
I
nice.
was about to say, it has now been revealed Minetta has the greatest quirk.
Kendo and Jiro just like beg Momo for grappling hooks.
Ah, climbing the balls.
Walker just goes.
Yeah, you and Kite climb the balls.
I'll hand it to Jiro.
Yeah. Yeah. She just looks at you. Thanks, Kite. And they zip to the building as Tokage is flying that way. You guys climb up the ball ladder a good like 3-4 stories, and you reach Minetta, who is at the top, and he is just chucking balls down at the ground, and he is making a little landing pad of them. And he goes, "So that liquid will totally help you not stick to my balls, but also since I bounce off of them, you'll bounce off of them. So just follow." And he just like jumps.
Why
Kills
were they
himself.
squishy?
I never want to hear about sticking to your balls again, mate.
He bounces off, and you guys follow suit. Give me some dexterity checks.
Actually,
Oh no, I rolled bad.
His kite falls 3 stories and just collides with the cement.
That's so rough, buddy.
So on brand. Okay.
That's so rough.
18.
18.
It's almost as bad as it can get.
18 is good. It's not a hard roll. It's not a hard check.
Unless you're kite.
What'd you get, bud?
7.
7.
I rolled a 2.
Probably a little harder than that.
Holy shit. Walker, you land, you strike the balls with your feet, and you take to the air and follow quickly behind. You land on the other side. The girls are all already starting to go up the building as Minetta starts like popping off balls. And he's like, "If you get me killed, I'm never forgiving you."
Yeah, well.
Kite, you jump.
And finds the one patch of ground that isn't covered.
You jump, and he's got like this nice trampoline shape of balls made, and you just like full butt slam down. Unlike Walker, who landed on his feet and then springboarded off, you just like butt slam, and the balls go, and you are stuck. As you put the
Awful.
liquid on your hands and feet as instructed, but not anywhere else.
Did I keep it? Who has it?
Give me a circumstance check.
Oh no.
Did you?
3.
Why would you keep it? You probably handed it to Jiro with the grappling gun.
Oh.
You guys land. Minetta's climbing the building with the classmates. And Walker, just as you're walking up to start, you hear, "Medic!" from the other side of the fire.
Wait, can I solve this problem on my own? It's a scythe.
Does
Can I
that-
cut it? Can I cut the balls?
you slice through. Give me an attack roll to see how precise you are.
Not 20.
God damn it.
You
Classic.
expertly. You don't even lose your pants, right? You just sever the loose threads connected to them. You're still on the other side of the fire.
Fuck.
It's a site like whirlwind jump or some shit.
It probably took my turn, man.
That was your turn.
To get free.
Walker, you hear medic. There is a slight like on the flames from the other side. The students are climbing. Your classmates are leaving you in the dust.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
I yell, "Kite, quit fucking around!" And I use my
It defines me as
commander
a
strike
person.
to give him an action to whirlwind jump through the fire.
Yeah, yeah.
It defines me as a person.
You stand up. It defines me as a person. Just as you hear,
There you go. Some creative classes.
"Hi."
Fuck.
Walker gives you his commander's strike as Toga appears in front of you. She is chewing on a nail, and she has a knife in her hand and a horrid smile on her
Oh, gross.
face. She's a little ways away from you, but you know, she's
You're-
there.
You're not gonna stab me with that, are you?
I love you, Kite.
I love me too.
I love you so much.
Can you like wait?
I can't wait for you.
I
I have to be with you. And she starts like slowly walking her way towards you.
What do I still have the scythe, or do I need a new weapon?
You've got the sight. You commander strike. It's same round for you.
Kite.
It'll only hurt a little. Jump up and
You whirlwind it away. She expertly just backhand springs
yeah.
away.
Oh, dude, you got a little girlfriend.
What's your AC?
My AC is 19.
Mm.
Or wait, do I have
Nine-
mobility with the scythe? No, I have mobility with the katana.
I was like, where'd my D20 go? 19.
Yeah.
There is a sharp pain in your back, and then it is quickly pulled like it's like and then gone. You take 3 points of damage.
Fucking stabbed me.
How did she almost kill Sue but do 3 points of damage to Kite?
Because she
'Cause
loves
she-
Kite.
She threw the needle.
Firstly, there's a difference between her knife and her little blood darts.
Oh, okay.
And then
Yeah.
secondly, there is a difference between sneak attack and an aware target.
Like about 5 to 66 difference.
Like exactly 66
Yeah.
difference, yeah. Kite, you land on the other side and you hear just whine, you hear just like a cry from the other side of the fire.
the fuck was that?
Stabby bitch.
You saved my life.
I don't
I
even
love you.
I don't even know you.
You did save her life because you gave her your hero point. You brought this on us, you motherfucker. I don't know this, but you did this to us.
Yeah. You're welcome.
And got fucking
What was his face?
triage
Triage
triage.
kill.
killed in the
Yeah.
process.
Yeah, could have saved him. Didn't know.
Could have.
Coulda, woulda,
All
shoulda.
right, we gotta go.
Yeah.
Thought maybe about using her hero point there or her villain point there. But I'm gonna take the blood sample win and walk away from that one right now.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's a pretty good one. You guys are well behind everybody else. Tokage is gonna be the first one up, followed by the girls, followed by Mineta, followed now by you.
Gotta go.
Yeah.
Double time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Perception rolls?
There we go. Not 18.
30.
30.
I rolled a nat 19.
Jeez, just like
25.
maybe a block down. 25 is good too. You hear like a motorcycle engine rev
Oh, this
and
dickhead.
take off.
Oh no.
Wait. Portal, motorcycle. I don't know anybody who does that. Let's keep going.
No, you don't.
Doesn't
Zhao
ring a bell.
knows.
Xiao knows that guy.
Where is Zhao in all this?
Zhao is in the rescue effort.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He might have been showing up like next round. Realistically, just for meta purposes, I'm
Yeah.
gonna kind of keep Zhao away from
That's-
everything going on.
Totally. I was just curious. I was like, hold on.
You guys have social interacting to do. He's available, but
Yeah, we hustle up. Double time.
yeah, you start climbing. Give me climb checks.
Really good at that.
Oh, nat 18. I'm apparently good at that as well.
Shut up, man.
33.
33.
Nat 18.
Damn,
Let's go.
You are
Deposit
effort-
20.
Deposit 20. That's good enough. You guys are making plenty good
Battle roll.
time. You are skedaddling right on up that. I don't.
Skedaddle, skedoodle. Your dick is a noodle. Which
Always has been. Your spell has no effect on me, wizard.
Oh.
You, you hear Tokage start mirrored by Kendo, Momo, and Jiro. Hey, you! Stop! As you guys are going, they all disappear over the lip.
No, don't chase.
Boom. We just see a big blue fireball over the
Yeah.
top.
Oh shit. Kite, with your perception, you hear like a deep laughter from up top.
Do I recognize
When they're like,
laughter?
stop! No, you don't. Well, you might. But probably not in this context.
Gotcha.
You guys reach the top. And you see, first and foremost, as you guys are like topping out, you see like all of Tokage's parts just like flying, just go flying over the edge, and like her head goes, and she's like, ah, you know. She's fine, but it seems like she was thrown off.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys summit, give me perception rolls.
Another nat 19.
22.
I really wish these were attack rolls.
You see the girls in Mineta are all kind of like soft spreading out. They are moving very slow. And before them stands a dapper gentleman.
Dapper Dan.
He has a big flowing coat. He is laughing boisterously. He says, "Heroes, I have nothing to do with any of this. I was simply here to observe. Please go back about your business." Give me some kind of wisdom
Press
check.
X to doubt.
You'd be the kind of guy, if
nat
anything.
18.
Nat 18?
That's 21 on wisdom.
Oh, I can kill Zhao PJ. Don't you worry. He would not be difficult. Yeah. This guy makes like YouTube shorts. He makes like TikToks of him like robbing convenience stores and stuff.
That's right, because we missed him.
But
Gentle criminal?
yeah, gentle criminal. And
I just like say that out loud.
yeah, and he's like, "A fan! Ladies, please excuse me." And he goes to like walk up to you, and they're all like, "Stop it right there." Kendo's like huge hands. Kite, you're like, you and like a lot of people in here are soft convinced that that he's one of those guys. You know those dudes.
He
It's like
fakes it, yeah.
24 hours breaking into a water park, but really they just paid the water park to
Yeah.
be there, and they make a little video of them going down the water slides, and they pretend like they broke in. Like, so many people are convinced that that's this guy.
Yeah.
But on the other end, he is like wanted. He does have a like
He's Briar.
yes, he has robbed these convenience stores. Go get him kind of deal. He's like a C rank villain.
What? Why is this so confusing?
This is so morally
Where's the
ambiguous.
frog?
Why are you confused? I was simply in the area and I was planning on making a video around the funeral area after the ceremony, of course, with all due respects paid. And then all of this started. And now I am simply trying to navigate my way out. Tell me, good sir, where can I find? And he is like approaching.
Walker. He doesn't open the portals. Somebody else opens the portals, right? I don't remember them.
Portals. Now that's a rare quirk.
That's close enough, Bucko.
He stops. His hands have been like up the whole time. He's like, please. There's no need for. And Minetta just like hucks a ball right at the side of his head. And it seems to, in midair, catch, pull, and slingshot back. And it connects with just like Jiro's chin. She was like, "Ah, god damn it!" And she instinctively reaches up. She does not stop herself. That was a terrible wisdom roll. And she just like touches it, and then she's like, "Oh no!" And now her hand is stuck to her face.
Not portals. Have you seen a frog?
A frog on the top of a building in the middle of a city.
frog girl.
Like, recently?
Yes.
No.
Fuck.
Can I roll sense motive on this dude?
Yeah.
23.
He's probably lying.
He is a villain.
Yeah, right. What's going on? I'm gonna melt your insides.
He just said he didn't know.
Truly, I have no idea what is going on here. And he pushes down with his legs. The roof bends and then bounces, and he takes to the air and seemingly lands on nothing about 20 feet high.
But he can fly. Do you see her from up there?
Students, I am not your enemy here. I am simply an observer today.
Observe the frog.
You know me. You know what I do. Does any of this fit my MO?
No, you make YouTube videos. Do you see the frog?
Help me.
Surely I don't know what you're talking about.
The UA student. Buddy, if you're not gonna buy a ticket, get out of the show
Well then,
or help.
I suppose I bid you adieu then.
Do
And he bounces a couple of times on thin air,
Wait, he can fly us.
and he starts kind of bouncing kind of parallel to the firewall. He says,
Hey,
no way that I'm going to miss this show.
no, help.
Diplomacy?
Question mark?
Roll for gun and shoot him out of the air? Like,
no, I
Roll
rolled,
for
I rolled a
gun?
4. I rolled an 8 on diplomacy.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no shot.
Oh, he waves. Goodbye, rude students. I will remember you.
Okay, so this is probably a distraction of some kind.
Where are
So
they?
she's not here, is she?
No, you do not see her anywhere on this roof. However, there are some parts that are obscured by fire. You can spend a minute and search.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a quick.
If
Wait,
you guys call Bigums, I can search from the air.
You're having a grand time beating the tar out of C tier villains.
I mean, I put out an all call.
There's like the group text,
Yeah,
like Sue's gone.
yeah.
Oh, I thought when you said that, I thought you meant like which is the ones that were like right
yeah, that
there.
was what I had assumed as well.
Oh,
Oh, my bad.
in that case, do I get said text message?
Do you check a text message in the middle of fighting villains?
I mean, he's not concerned, so I think he would. He's got
Yeah.
like one guy like hung up by the neck, and he's just like, 1 second.
Yeah, there's a GPS ping, a Google Maps share my location, and just the Sue has been kidnapped. Help.
Curse you, hero. And I'll just like, society will change. Spear him into the ground. And then, yeah, I'm gonna just take like up the side of a building, just blipping my way and get like high above the buildings.
Yeah.
And just like get an overview as I'm like just floating in the air.
Proxy, a duffel bag is thrown into the van. The door closes. The van starts and begins driving away.
Hell yeah. Is she in there?
Yeah,
Is she the
Curious. Yeah, Curious is taking you somewhere. George.
George.
Curious and Proxy on an adventure. Bigums, you begin blipping that way.
Give a perception as I'm high up in the sky to see if I see anything.
Yeah. It'll take a little time before you get
No, it's
into
not
the
great.
AO, but
Yeah, 15.
you got like four city blocks to cover at this point, something close to that, which is pretty good. That's maybe 2 rounds.
I'd
Ask
argue
Jiro what she
less,
hears.
but that's
Yeah. Jiro plugs in. There's a motorcycle driving away. That's it. I don't hear anything else.
I saw that earlier. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Where is she?
Yeah.
Start looking.
Proxy $40 is still on the table. First meaningful NPC kill.
I'm just waiting for some. I need to get more information, but she is definitely on his list right now. She's inspiring so much like chaos with everything she's spreading.
Yeah.
But he wants her to be a little bit more valuable before he just takes her out. Yeah.
Is perception on the roof relevant?
No.
Okay.
Well, yes, in the sense that you rolled good.
28.
You find nothing.
Not here. Got to keep going.
Yeah, Tokage reforms and is taken to the air and starting to just search.
Where was the motorcycle coming from?
It would be far. It's like leaving the area.
Fly that way.
Yeah, she starts flying that way. The girls start racing that direction. Minetta's chasing after. Minetta always goes after the girls.
Oh, God. Oh, Zhao's going to freak out if one of them dies.
Zhao's gonna be
He's a
so
loser
mad at
shit.
me.
More of them die.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Me.
Mei, Todoroki, and Uraraka are all dead already.
Yeah.
And
a huge reason why
Uraraka.
you're all here. Yeah,
Wait, did you
Uraraka.
just say that?
Yes, I
Okay.
did. That was the last one I
You
said.
said it, and my brain was
And
like,
Uraraka.
that's not what he said.
And Uraraka. and Ur-
I thought you said it, but part of me was like Todoroki, and I was like, yeah.
yeah.
I don't know.
And of course, Nejire. Zhao was also
Oh,
very
yeah.
close friends with Nejire.
He's close
But
friends
she
with
wasn't
everyone.
a student anymore.
Yeah.
She had graduated.
Yeah.
She had
an older woman.
She had like 8 months. She had like 3 months of adulthood.
That's all she needed.
That's all she needed. She
Yeah.
went crazy.
Yeah, but that's like
Canon
20
now,
years
I
in
guess.
Japanese anime years.
Yeah. Walker.
Yeah.
They had heard the motorcycle again heading off. It's going, like leaving the area.
Okay.
As you
maybe-
turn and look back, many more heroes have taken to the area. The ice cream men are gone, and Manuel has actively put out a section of the fire, big enough that like pros can get to the other side. And one pro, very large in stature, immediately bulls his way through. He is large, girthy, and veiny. It is Richard, the backshot hero.
Yes.
Oh.
He's
Heard a lot about
he's
this guy.
stomping
The
through.
fires.
He's in the area and he begins spraying goo
No.
and helping Manuel
No.
put out the fires. It is a more powerful discharge.
No.
Assisting even greater. in this anti-fire escapade that they are on right now. Yeah, you
I
call
call
Gruesome.
gruesome.
It's he answers the phone. Yep.
What?
Where'd you get food?
Are you eating? Never mind. That's not important. Bring the van.
Yeah, where are we going?
Oh God,
Uh,
he's a cannibal.
Where are we?
You found the
You-
person
you
who was
just
making
ping
the
your
ice cream
location.
then. That's why I wanted him here.
Right.
God damn it.
Yeah, we're on our way. We're coming.
Cool.
Hey,
I text.
do you know where Proxy is?
Proxy will take care of himself. We'll meet up with him later.
Yeah, okay, man. Cool.
And I text.
Let me just can I get this to go or no, we gotta go. We gotta move. Walker needs us.
Holding someone's.
My
sleeve.
friend needs me.
Aw.
I text Glitch Monster to track Sue's phone.
Yeah, you give her her number.
You could have done that.
Yeah, she
I
gives
thought
you
you-
she gives you a
yeah.
ping as you're waiting for the vehicle. Bigums, as you are blipping across, you see a man like trampoline bouncing through the air. You're gonna pass right by him. As you like whoop 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 whoop.
He seems too at ease to be a hero.
He is extremely like casual. He's got his hands in his pockets,
Yeah, so
just
like,
bouncing happily. He's
so
like
we're both
whistling
pretty
a
much
tune.
just doing the same thing.
Yeah,
I'm just disappearing in between mine.
yeah. As you get just a little closer, he like waves.
High five!
Yeah, he goes to bounce. He
Yeah, and then, like,
he
right-
can't really like predict where you're gonna be in that same way, but he's
Yeah.
like lined himself up with the trajectory, and he's just hand
Yeah.
in the air.
Yeah, and then as we go for it, I'll just blip and I'm just gonna sock him straight in the face.
Bird. Yeah, roll.
He's too at ease to be a hero. Oh, well, I think that's gonna hit it. 15, 20, maybe 28. No, that's more. 29.
29 hits
All right, cool. Yeah. And then
with the surprise of the moment.
It's only 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. Yeah, you sock him in the face, and he just like goes flat. Gumbies, like the air bends around him, like he lands back on that trampoline, and rubber bands back up, and he is going to try to return that punch.
Oh no, I'm sorry, you didn't understand what I was doing. I was
You're-
just punching him in the face, and like
and
I'm
you're still
continuing on.
going?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He doesn't get the Wobbuffet.
Yeah, no, he does not get the Wobbuffet then.
Aw.
Yeah, no, like I just,
Okay,
Bigums can put together that like you're probably not a good guy, and I have places to be though, but like at the same time, like
you just deck him and go.
Unfortunately, we did cross paths, and like I wouldn't be a hero if I just let you go.
Yeah.
I have to be able to say that I put in an effort.
Saving face.
As you're waiting on Gruesome,
Just break this dude's nose.
the girls' squad is getting like increasingly frantic. Momo has produced like binoculars, and they're searching.
Are these people gonna fit in the van?
Minetta's like sitting there wringing his hands. Bigums just appears next to you.
Where is she?
Fuck.
I'm tracking her and waiting on my vehicle now.
Well, do you have the location right now?
Yeah, good deal.
All right, cool. I'll just like
Go-
share it to my
go
phone,
for
and
it,
then
buddy.
I'm fucking gone.
Yeah, you
I'm
start.
not
You
waiting
start.
for a van.
You start blipping. Bigums disappears.
I'm using my like double move, like fucking.
Yeah,
I'm-
perception. Or you just like
I mean, I'll have a perception. Like I
Yeah.
have the tracking, so like I'm
you're like
going to
looking at your
where-
phone, looking around,
Yeah.
looking at your phone, looking around.
Would you say that's cocked? Or...
I'd say that's cocked.
pretty cocked.
Gacked.
That's as cocked as Richard the Backshot hero.
God, that's so much
No.
worse.
One of the best pros in the game, baby.
The new number one.
Firefighter, villain suppression,
Gross.
friend of women.
Of course.
It's an 18 on my perception.
18 on your perception. As you blip through and you're following this, you're gonna struggle to keep up with this. This is like a full blown motorcycle at top speed, basically.
Oh, more likely. I'm
But
still going.
as you blip past, at the base of the building, huddled down, you see Sue.
Oh.
Like hiding. And looking out across the streets. The blip is going.
Oh, funnily, and I'll drop down there.
Yeah, you drop down, and as you drop down, you see like her face lightens as much as Sue's face lightens, I guess.
Oh!
And she comes out. Are they gone?
Where the hell were you? How'd you get out?
They pulled me through, and then I slipped by. I lost my phone, and you see the little bag that she was carrying is gone.
Huh. Well,
I hid away. I was running and hiding. And then, did you show up? Something scared them off.
well, no, I was just following you, and I saw you, and I was trying to save you. Wait, give 1 second. Everyone's gonna be so glad to hear. I was like, pull out my phone. Guys, I found her.
Yeah, just as like that's going on, as you're waiting for Gruesome to pull the van up, Mom was like, "I've got her!" Like looking straight down.
Uh-oh.
She's with Bigham's.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought you had her like on the motorcycle, and I was like,
Yeah, no.
uh-oh.
She's looking straight down as she came out from hiding softly in and around the building.
Cool.
Hiding basically in the sewer.
Cool.
You guys drop down from the roof.
Yeah. Well, I still need to.
Yeah.
I'm following that fucking motorcycle still.
You're gonna follow that motorcycle. You going to Sue? You following the motorcycle?
It's so hard to not metagame.
girls, crew, and Minetta are going here.
That is the kite.
Any of you guys see her get stabbed by fucking Toga? Want to give a little heads up to people? Just throwing that out there.
We don't know what her quirk does.
You guys don't know what Toga does.
I fought
Nobody-
her, but she never transformed.
Nobody saw her quirk in action.
All right, here we go.
We saw her disguised as a ice cream man, but
Yeah.
the ice cream man disguised a lot of things. Like Bridges, like he could probably disguise a human.
Yeah, I'm following the phone because at this point I just think it's where to go because we've got a tracker on them. Whoopee.
I'm
You
with
can
the
join
doctor.
them.
Well, no, because I found Sue.
That's all you care about. You don't want to go beat up more villains.
I mean, the villain is over there, and like Sue's safe. We got the rest of the people here.
Sue is safe, and as like the crew gets down with Sue, you hear a rhythmic engine from the back line as Ida reappears.
Classic.
Pretty soon after that, Walker, Kite, Aizawa shows up.
I'll give Sue.
Where is she?
Apparently there.
Safe?
As far as I can tell.
Good. Yeah, he's gonna go too.
I'll give Sue a little head pat. Good that you're safe.
Sue.
And then I'm gonna blip up to Walker and Kite because we're still going.
Yeah, they've got a guy with a van.
You ever heard of an Irish goodbye?
Ah,
It wasn't a harsh goodbye. I gave her.
I did them to my family all the time.
Yeah. Cheers.
Yeah, a little bit of time passes. You hear tires screech. You hear Richard the Backshot Hero being like, "Whoa, who's that?" But it's Gruesome.
If we're doing the Irish goodbye, shouldn't we have Momo? I can't make explosives.
Come out, you black and tan. Kai, what are you talking about? Northern Ireland doesn't exist. Get in the car.
It's not real, Kite. Get in the car.
Not a real country.
You guys zip down. You get in the van.
Yeah.
Gruesome's face is covered in blood
Oh, buddy.
and like chest. Like he needs you guys should get him a bib.
Give him a
Have a
bib.
trip to Red Lobster?
What? What's Red Lobster? We've never been there before.
Didn't you say he was eating?
I thought lobsters were like blackish. He's driving.
Yeah.
Where am I going?
Just show him my phone.
We're doing. Oh, okay. Oh, it's moving.
Yeah, I thought it's a motorcycle.
Ah. This baby will catch up with a motorcycle.
Eventually,
If
once
they
the
stop,
motorcycle stops.
we might have to refill gas a couple of times, but that tracker's going to work, right?
It's gonna get us there eventually.
Sweet. Yeah, he's just driving.
You got tunes?
Yeah, he starts bumping.
Life is like a hurricane here.
It's all like Romanian techno. You guys take off down the road. Proxy.
Hell yeah.
Time passes. The van stops. She opens the door and gets out. Seems to park it in like a lot. You stealthily follow.
Yeah, I'll listen
Little
for a second,
safe.
see where she is.
Yeah, you don't hear anything just yet. You hear like a door open.
Yeah, I'm just like for
Yeah.
footsteps.
No,
Just-
no other
okay.
footsteps.
No, I'm like waiting for her to walk away.
Oh yeah. She walks away. You hear like a door
Oh, okay,
swing
cool, cool, cool.
open. She
Yeah.
enters a building.
Go ahead and just kind of like peek.
Yeah, you make like an eye stalk,
Yeah.
and it goes around the corner.
As long as I can, if it goes clear, I'll hop out.
Yeah, ghost is clear.
Sweet.
You are good. You hop out. You see the door that she had went through. She's at a studio. She's at like her studio.
Awesome.
She grabbed the duffel bag with the camera equipment in it. Went back in. Do you?
On a follow, I'm just thinking of what items to
Yeah.
follow her as. Well, I guess first things first is I'll walk up to the door.
Yeah.
I'll.
Press your ear underneath.
I was gonna say I want to take the form of like another newscaster on the same like thing as her. She's pretty prominent.
She's pretty prominent. Yeah, there's like there's like the weatherman,
Yeah, sure.
kind of
Just like
deal
that,
from the yeah.
Yeah, so I'll just take that form as I walk up to the door and like kind of peek in a little bit.
Yeah, and you kind of peek through the windows.
Yeah.
Perception.
24.
Yeah, you catch her just like turning a corner,
Mhm.
walking down a hallway, and she just kind of disappears around it. Nobody else.
Okay, cool. Is it like a key fob or is it like a?
Just normal key.
Oh, okay. I'll either.
Just shove your finger in
Yeah, I
there.
was gonna say either use my finger. If it's unlocked, I'll just walk right in.
Yeah, yeah. You pop yourself right on in, and you give me a stealth.
I was like, I'm taking the form of this dude, but 36. That's without the. I don't know if I get the +10 from being in form, but 36 without.
36 is more than good. Yeah, you move down the hallway, you reach the end, you peek around, you see the door to the studio is open and the lights are on. You hear voices.
Are there any trash cans or things against the wall that are like a couch or anything?
Yeah, there's like, not necessarily like a couch, but there's like some fake plants.
Yeah, I'll just take the place of another fake plant and place in the hallway that I can hear
Yeah.
things but still looks natural.
Yeah. She seems to be talking to a man and a woman. They sound foreign.
Oh, is it? I mean, he wouldn't know this, but is it Quiglione's?
It's
All
the
right.
Guigliones. She is like,
Bitches.
oh my god, it blew up. Everything was
Literally.
insane. You were right. And I did my part. Got the footage. Yeah. She doesn't know yet though.
Yeah. They're like, what are you
Um,
talking about? you
This
dumb bitch?"
story's gonna go huge, and they're like, oh yeah, it's gonna be amazing, and you've got soul rights and blah blah. They go to leave.
Sweet.
They come down the hallway. You see the two of them. You would recognize Megan Guiglione,
Mhm.
but probably not her husband,
Yeah.
because I don't think you've ever robbed him before.
No, I think he was, if I remember correctly, just like a richer businessman.
He's a businessman,
But,
and
like-
he spends a majority of his time overseas.
Yeah, like Proxy's not gonna necessarily.
Yeah, he's an international
Yeah,
businessman.
he might recognize the name, but he'll see the
And
face.
they're
and
of
be
course both from Italy.
Yeah.
So all of their business ventures are in the European Union.
Yeah.
And they funnel money in and live in Japan. Ostensibly, she lives in Japan.
Yeah, he
part
visits.
times. Yeah, they leave.
Do I hear anyone else in the studio?
No.
Okay.
How long do you wait to possibly hear anybody else?
Just like 5-10 minutes. Like depending on what
5-10 minutes?
she's
Okay.
doing too, because
That's more than enough to hear her eventually be like, "What? Where is it? No!" You know, like
yeah. As
as
she's
she's like searching through her computer.
as she's
trying to find-
panicking, and she's like, not as aware of things.
Yeah.
I want to stealth up to her and I want to try and gank her.
You give me that stealth.
33.
Yeah, you just plant slide into the room. Dun, you know. She is she is throwing an absolute tantrum.
Hell
Like
yeah.
she has taken the camera and hucked it across the room, and it is blown up across the wall, destroyed.
That was
kind of
that was
tantrum.
such a side thought
It
too.
really
Yeah.
That was
it
such a
really
little
was.
Yeah.
side thought
It was just
moment.
a
I
little
was just,
sprinkling
I
of
was just,
fuck
I
you.
was just being spiteful.
He's gonna pull out his knife, or not his knife, his revolver.
Yeah,
Where he's
you,
gonna like form and it stays in the form of the plant.
you don't you don't ask her any questions or anything like that. You just reform and put one in the back of her head.
I mean, that's pretty much all he needed to know. Is like, okay, I know that that's Quiglione,
okay.
and like I hear all this information. I don't really see anything else that Proxy would think to ask in the moment of like, what else do we need to know? Like
Okay.
she's working with them, and like
It's just
that.
you spent this entire encounter waiting for this information gathering opportunity,
I mean,
and it's ending 10 minutes in.
I mean, there, when it comes down to it, like the other information that in his mind is to go after the Quigliones now. Like,
Sure.
okay, cool.
Yeah, reform. Give me an attack roll. Tony Lozano says hello.
23.
23 is enough for an unaware target. Yeah.
Tony Soprano,
And then I get
Jersey
sneak.
mobster who cares for the ducks.
Oh yeah,
by the
absolutely. You get sneak
pool.
attack, just like every other CIA
Loves
agent
gabagool.
distributing the outstanding journalism award.
5d6 and then a d8.
She now gets the highest honor, suicide by the CIA.
She got the Kennedy approach. This is the second time we've talked about Kennedy on stream tonight.
20. That's 20 points of damage.
20 points of damage.
Yeah.
It's a bullet.
Oh, plus 11, 31.
Okay, yeah.
31.
You put one point blank in the back of her head, and it just watermelons. It Gallaghers.
Hell yeah.
You know, it enters nice and clean. The back of her head is like still intact, but her face is just gone. It's like a 357 Magnum.
Yeah.
You're using like lead cowboy rounds. It does nothing but expand on impact.
He's gonna take the tablet with the footage and everything, and like just all like her
What footage
things.
she has, yeah.
Yeah,
and
like-
her personal computer.
Yeah,
her
and
at
kinda
laptop,
least
and
loot
she
the
was-
fuck out of the
Oh yeah, no,
footage.
yeah, like
Yeah.
and he's gonna go through all those things and
Yeah, you
um,
grab a duffel bag and you throw the electronics in.
yeah, just everything that he thinks that might have extra info on it, but
Yeah.
Proxy does
Adriana,
not
you
trust people when it comes down to like even if he had her at gunpoint, he's like, I don't think she'd actually fucking give me anything worth.
You received the $40 bounty
Hell yeah.
on Curious
All right.
as you snuff out her career and her possible involvement in this criminal
Yeah.
organization. Snuff it out with one more round.
So he's gonna take the form of the weatherman again, grabbing the duffel and head it back out. He's gonna take that van. I'm assuming
Yeah.
she had the keys on her,
Yeah, absolutely.
so he'll just go down and
Yeah,
take
you
the
just
van.
take her van.
Yeah.
So you can
Um,
only turn into inanimate things, right?
No,
You can't. Can you?
you can mimic people.
Yeah.
How did you
Literally
do
anything.
Yeah.
The limitations are more so on what those things can then do. So like I could turn myself into a gun, but anything more than like the ones that like you fire and it says bang, like that's
So hear me out. Hear me out. You hide the body and you become.
Proxy would think of that.
Proxy.
I
would
feel
think
like
of
I was
that.
like,
you mean what's happening?
me?
to you?
Not necessarily.
That's very Proxy's MO.
Yeah.
I kind of figured that
Is he
even
like-
just leaving her body there, if you were like more immediately going to be
Yeah.
following the Wigliones, I figured that would be in your repertoire of shapes.
Yeah. No, I
Walker-
agree.
Walker's also learned that you're like an outdoor cat. Like
Yeah.
when you vanish off and do something, if I interrupt you, it's probably just gonna piss you off and make my life more difficult for a couple hours. So you'll show up when you show up,
Yeah.
and whatever.
So I need to dispose of a body. So I'm gonna call you guys.
What are we gonna
See,
do?
Yeah.
Yeah, you buzz, and as the techno's going
I'm
on,
call- well, I'm
it
calling-
switches
I'm calling
over. Yeah, you're
Gruesome.
calling Gruesome, and it's just like, hello.
Hey, I have a body to get rid of.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yeah, great. Where are you? Hey, oh, actually, we're chasing someone right now, and it's super important for Walker.
All right, well then I'll at least put it somewhere for now.
To be fair, we can come back to that.
Where are you? Maybe we could like swing by.
I'm assuming either I know
You
the address
share
or I
a
can...
location. You're
yeah.
nowhere close.
Yeah.
Nowhere close to like on the track for this.
I can hide it for now, but if someone finds it, it's gonna be kind of annoying.
Oh, but if it waits too long, it's not gonna be fresh, you know, and that helps.
What?
If I bury it in a shallow grave,
Hey, Kite.
that hold it long enough for you.
Do you have like a refrigerator?
And he'll go look in the studio.
There's a refrigerator, yeah.
Yeah, I'll see if it fits in a
Hey.
bag or two.
Hey, buddy.
What did you drag me into?
We're gonna do some bad things this weekend, okay?
I thought we were saving people.
We're gonna.
Do you know how pissed Zhao's gonna be?
Yeah.
Walker, we already let 3 die.
You know how many more are gonna if we don't?
Well, apparently +1 if we do.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
know.
good point, PJ. You could just burn the place down.
Oh my god.
We're
Oh
gonna do-
God.
It
We're
would be
gonna do-
Yeah.
suspicious.
We're gonna
but,
do
you
some
know.
bad things,
I'm
yeah, and then
supposed
I
to be
can-
reformed.
Do I have?
but
does
it's
she have
gonna
her
be for
phone on
some
her?
better things.
Does it have? Can I look through it for Quiglione? Like
Yeah, you
contacts?
mimic her thumbprint and
Yeah.
just pop it through.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got all of her contacts in there.
Are the Quigliones in there?
Yeah,
You have
100%.
conversations? Cool. Because then she can text them or call them and be like, "Someone followed me. Like they didn't get into the building, but there was a Molotov thrown or something, and
Sure. Yeah.
kind of like that."
One of those fire heroes.
Yeah.
One of those Endeavor boys has come by and set the place on fire.
Yeah. Just so then she can
Bakugo.
then she can initiate, or Proxy can initiate that conversation with them again and be like,
Yeah.
"Okay, does this change our plans at all?" And kind of go through there. So,
Yeah, yeah.
And while
Um,
we're on the subject, what was our plan again?
yeah. Does this change at all what you were wanting me to do?
You're like scrolling back up to see
Yeah.
if they were dumb enough
Context
to
clues.
text it, but it's all
Yeah.
very like one sentence, very vague. Like, hey, heading to the location. Hey, cool, see you there.
Yeah.
Professional.
Yeah.
Very professional.
That's fine. Yeah, right. He'll. Is there any alcohol or flammable substances readily available around this place?
Flammable substances, yeah, not alcohol.
Yeah,
it's
thing
a
propellant
it's a
or anything.
business in Japan. They're not quite
Yeah.
partiers
They're
like
not that chill. All right,
Cool.
pretty much.
Yeah,
All right.
you set the place ablaze. Hop in the van and drive off.
Yeah.
Into the sunrise.
He'll give it a little bit of time before calling the Quigliones.
It's probably a good call since they'd just talked.
Yeah, I'd check their call log and see her call log and see like if they have called before or if it's one of the things where they're strictly text or
They've called before, yes.
okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he'll call. While he's sitting out there waiting for these guys to
Yeah.
let him know.
You guys in the van, driving the dot's gaining ground. It's getting further and further away. This might be like a tomorrow endeavor.
Maybe let's meet up with Proxy then.
You're gonna sidetrack out and
Yeah.
go meet up with Proxy. Yeah, Proxy's mobile too. You guys can set.
But the villain's over here.
We'll get there, buddy.
Sometimes you're only so fast.
I also need to pick up my hero gear again.
My hero?
Yeah, I missed my duct tape.
So we should probably backtrack back to get my shit
Yeah.
too.
Starts getting late into the night. You guys all meet up at a lot. Share some information with each
Mhm.
other. Share how things have gone. What's good, what's not.
Many things are not good.
Which
Most
these
things are not
pretty
good.
Curious is dead.
I'm curious now. I suppose also less curious because we have information.
So yeah, you update us on everything. Right?
Yeah.
It was the Wigglyonies the whole time.
Which we had already theorized, right?
Well, Ito was working on that. Walker, you remember?
Mm-hmm.
You remember Ito?
My ex
Your ex.
pieces of my ex.
Yeah.
Oof.
Well, that makes sense, I guess. So it was what was it? Detnerat.
Yeah.
Was their brand.
Detnerat
right?
was their
Detnerat.
brand. There's Detnerat. There's Feel Good Inc.
And Detnerat has been really big on helping as everything has been falling apart. They're like
Yes.
the main one.
Because they're buying everything from Detnerat, right?
It's been like a convenience commodity thing of like, oh, we just happen to be here and helping those
Yeah.
who need help.
This is
And
like
it's
Amazon. It is like Amazon is buying all their shit from Lockheed Martin.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Cool.
As you guys,
Bigums
yeah.
sends a text to Aizawa about like everything that they're talking about.
Ooh, he's snitching.
As I'm like hanging upside down from like a lamppost.
I would be relaying the stuff about the Wigglyonies to Aizawa anyways. So
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
fine.
Like you guys were talking and I'm like,
Do you
It's
relay
probably
the
something you
part
should
where
We hide a
Proxy
body.
is just like, yeah, and then I shot her in the back of the head.
nah.
Yeah, you better pass the fucking cool check real quick here, buddy.
It can also be one of those
Vibe.
things where
Because at the end of the day, all that would do is make my life harder. Because then Aizawa's gonna get pissed, and
You
then
could also
Aizawa's
say-
gonna sit here and be like, "No more hero work," i.e., no more fighting gators. So
if there's
like,
a way to like spin it so
whatever.
it's like we have someone on the inside now who can take Curious's position.
Bigum's
know?
not the guy to relay that to.
That's true. That's true.
Just tell
I'm
me
just,
about the
I'm just like,
Wigglyonies.
I'm like horribly misspelling these names because I have no idea who these people are.
Walker, as you guys are kind of talking about that, it procs in your mind at the
Proxy?
meeting. Transfusion and the board of directors had mentioned that there was another guy on the inside.
Right.
Did I get his number?
We didn't find out who it was.
We didn't find out who it was.
Who?
Oh my god, I'm fucking losing.
Bitch, and she's like, I'm on your side. Oh, that'd be so fucked.
I've been sending cryptic messages and all of my
the phone
stuff.
more, and you see like the Public Hero Safety Commission, like you're
Aizawa's,
like
like,
all
your
these
number
names, like
one.
Aizawa's name is on speed dial, and you're like, oh shit.
Just signed himself up to be the inside dude, whether he liked it or not.
I fucked up, guys.
No, you did not get a name. Roach, who was destined
Oh.
to be your new handler
fuck.
before the explosion, was
God damn, that'd
freaking
be
out because
fucking
he was
hilarious.
supposed to be the only guy on the inside,
Oh,
and
so funny.
apparently last time they had tried to infiltrate another hero, it got him killed. Which, funny enough, it kind of did
Again.
again.
Yeah, because
Is
he
he
presumably
confirmed
died in the
dead?
explosion again.
Yeah. Oh well, he 100% died in that explosion. You died in that explosion.
Yeah.
Everybody died in that explosion. You just came back.
Did he come back?
In
presumably.
theory, he can
we ever
because he's
find
like
him?
he's dead like a million times.
Yeah, you don't know. You haven't ran into him.
Yeah, we don't have to.
Yeah, as you guys kind of regroup, a news broadcast goes out. At first, it is the little bit of recording from Curious that they had before you shut down, the first bit where the first gunshots go off, the first couple explosions go off. The feed then cuts in the face of Megan Guiglione in a car, currently driving. She goes, "You may not know me as well. I am another reporter, Megan Guiglione. Curious, unfortunately,
She's on TV. I
has
see what.
lost
Turn it on TV.
has lost the rest of her footage, and I am stepping in to fill in some context about what has happened. Multiple heroes have fallen. Many villains have been taken into custody. However, throughout the course of this, we have evidence that the former Public Hero Safety Commission and the pro heroes running many of these towns, guarding these prisons, purposefully let things degrade to cause what's happening now. Citizens of Japan, the Detonaret Company, Feel Good Inc., and associated corporations are stepping up as we can to take over where the police and public heroes have failed you. But we are only few. And there are many people out there, and many heroes now are stepping in and trying to stop us as we speak.
There it is.
We call on you, the good citizens, to step up into your positions, to help your local communities, and to join us in policing it yourselves. Far too
neighborhood
long
watch over
have
here.
we been beholden to the Public Hero Safety Commission and their professional heroes. We must become our own heroes now in these trying times. Join us, please. The feed
Wild.
cuts.
Wild to make these accusations with zero evidence.
Well, I
The
mean, the
claim of
evidence
evidence.
has been, like,
Absolutely wild.
it's pretty easy to make those considering like what's
zero
been happening.
evidence, zero sources. That's
Like-
crazy.
By the way, the earth is flat.
Dead ass.
I think the biggest thing is that they don't have anyone to stand against them and say, well, no, like that's wrong. Like, what heroes can do that right now?
Yeah, the dead ones, the ones who are
Yeah.
not helpful at all in resolving the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nuts. Love it.
And as we call an end to this night, we zip to UA, where the students and teachers settle in, all except for one.
There we go.
As she sits in her room, smiling and rocking back and forth. The facade of Sue disappears, and Toga takes a whiff of her pillow and then gets to work. Guys, thank you for coming tonight.
Hell yeah.
I didn't wind up needing her hero point, but it will come in handy later, PJ. Thank you.
Oh, I have $40.
Yes. How do you wish to part that out?
Of-
No rerolls. That'd be.
Yeah.
I mean, I would let them hold over to next session.
but I wouldn't want to. Villain point is 20. So I
Villain point is 20.
So I could do 2 villain points. Or I could do 1 villain point and what are the other options?
Realistically, that would be.
I would say it'd just be the
Yeah,
2.
yeah.
So I was like,
We got rid of prestige.
that's what I thought. All
'Cause It was a weird system and didn't really help
Yeah.
us too terribly much throughout the course of of that last campaign.
Prestige has saved
Cool.
Oodle so many times.
I'll go with 2
I
villain
love
points. then.
Prestige.
I'll go 2 villain
2
points.
villain points. PJ, thank you. Everybody, thank you for joining us. This has been a gruesome tale. Join us Wednesday for Mad King. Fucking hopefully.
I know. Listen, all
It's
right.
been a while.
It has. I'm so ready to get going on it again.
Good night, everybody.
Good night,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye-bye.